Hello guys, it's ArchieLuxury. How are you guys today? Mike the Snake and Concrete Boat Builder 2000. How are you, Sirocco?
Stressed and more fucking stressed.
What's wrong? Now, I don't understand. What the hell are you doing on my show, man? Hey man, you're supposed to be in an aeroplane.
That's this afternoon.
Okay, why are you stressed?
Oh, fuck.
It's okay.
Now the phone's on. Hang on a sec.
Hey, well, calm down. It's okay. Calm down. Calm down. He doesn't seem that happy, Mike.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm checking. There's a delay on my screen. Trying to figure it out.
I can hear some noise there. What are you listening to, Mike?
Okay,
feedback is not good. It's not good feedback. Mike the Snake, what's happening?
Let me log off and try to log back on.
Okay, man. I'll hold the fort. I'll hold the fort, guys. I gotta tell you, it is a really, really difficult situation, guys. It's difficult. Sirocco sails. He's trying to get to America. Oh, man, I understand what he's going through, man. I want to get to the London Watch Show. All these COVID rules, man. Man, just ignore it. Just free trade. Go. Do whatever you want. I don't know what to say anymore. Just open the gates. No testing. No nothing. Let's just go for it, Charlie. Would that really hurt? Open the gates completely. Free travel. Whatever you want. Back to normal. I don't know, guys. What do you think? What do you think? Thomas Burdett. Thomas Burdett, £4.50. Happy birthday, AC7. AC7. Yeah. Look, I'll bring him on a bit later there. It's look, he's a bit shy. His birthday's right before Christmas. He misses out. That's the problem. He misses out because you know how it is. He's got his birthday right near Christmas. It's a bitch. It's a bitch to have your birthday. You get combined presents. Wah, wah, wah. Hey, Mike, what's going on there? It's better.
There we go. No more delay. Everything's working fine now.
I got to tell you, some of those guys there were having a bit of a go at you. They were saying your room's a bit messy.
It's
Mike,
okay.
Don't worry about it, man.
I don't.
Look at my room. Look at my room. You think my room's fucking? Look at this. Look.
Yeah.
Look,
My room is comfortable
Look at that.
and
Look at that.
I'm fine.
You know
in
what?
it.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't. Clutter. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. I got mental problems. I can't throw shit away because I'm scared I might need it again. Does that make sense to you or not? Could you? You know, the worst thing for me is throwing something away and then I need that fucking thing again.
Yeah. I'm that way with tools, especially. Because I'll buy a specialty tool and then I'll never work on that same car again, never need that tool again. But, you have it. So,
Yeah. Mike, we're gearing up to Christmas. I'll be broadcasting Christmas Day.
I'll probably join you.
That's great, man. I want to make a home away from home for all the guys here. We can have a chat. What time do I broadcast? What time is it now in California now where you are? What time is it now?
4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Fuck, that's a bit early for these guys, isn't it? 4 o'clock. You sure?
Yeah. For me, in California, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
What time is it in fucking New York?
It is 1 o'clock.
Fuck.
They're 3 hours in front of me.
Jesus.
Hi,
William
Arch.
Money, how are you, man?
I'm doing all right. How's it going?
You know
Hi,
what,
William.
William Money?
Hey, Mike. How you doing?
Hey, we've got a
I'm
very
doing
nice
okay.
super chat here. Ross, Rachel, Brady, $5. Arch, I love you, man. And Mike the Snake, I love your wisdom too. My birthday was today, wearing my vintage Tudor date. It's my son's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
I'm
birthday.
trying to see if I can bring him on
I'm wearing
here,
my
but
tutor as well.
I don't think we got the viewers today. I don't know where they've all gone. The viewers
It's a
are-
Christmas
it's-
week. It's Christmas
It's
coming
Christmas
up, Archie.
week.
People go away. Not everyone's
I
gonna
know,
Yeah,
William.
people-
William Money, what are you doing here? I thought you were away too. What's happened?
No, I spend my time at home in the area. I got my family around
What
here.
state? What state?
California.
California, here we come.
Yeah.
I might be having to travel here shortly. My dad's going in for emergency surgery to save his leg.
Fuck.
He was doing great, and now he's developed an infection, and he may lose his leg.
Oh, fuck.
That's no good.
No good, man.
You're not
how-
far from me. You're up in Santa Rosa, right, Michael? Glen Ellen?
Yeah, Glen Ellen, near Santa Rosa.
I'm in San Francisco. I'm right in the shit. No,
Oh,
not
yeah.
San
shit.
Francisco's expensive, William Money.
Well, I lived here all my life, 47 years, so
You got a house or a studio?
I got a house.
That's one thing about San Francisco. If you've been there forever, usually you've been able to lock yourself into a rent controlled area or
What area are you in again, Mike?
I'm in Glen Ellen, which is north of
Okay.
San Francisco, kind of a little out in the country.
Ah, Glen Allen. Beautiful.
About
man.
It's
an hour
wine.
and a half
It's
or so
right in the
just
middle of
drive.
wine country. I mean, nothing.
You're
I'm
not
surrounded
far
by.
from Elridge, are you?
I'm surrounded by vineyards. No, I don't know
You're
where
not far-
Eldridge is.
Is that you near there?
I don't know where Eldridge is.
Okay.
But I am in wine country. I am in Sonoma County, wine country.
Oh man, what a great! It's beautiful there, man.
It is. It's the most beautiful place in the world. In fact,
No, it's very nice up there. Yeah, I like it up there. I used to go to Hillsburg when I was a kid.
I grew up
Can
in
I
Healdsburg.
ask you something, Mike?
Yeah.
Me too. $2 for the kids shrink due to Archie as dad. Thank you. Me too.
My dad's aunt had a ranch in Hillsburg. We used to go up there during the summers when
Can
I was
I
a
ask
kid.
you something, Mike?
Yeah, I grew up
Can
on
I-
Chalk Hill Road.
Can
Yeah,
I
off
ask
of
you
Wine
something,
Creek
Mike?
Road.
Mike,
Yes,
can I
yes,
ask
Archie.
you something? Okay.
Yes.
Have you thought about the house you're in? Rent that out, right?
hmm
You're obviously on a big block of land. Is that correct?
No. A half-acre yard,
Okay.
and a house.
Is it possible you could put a tiny house on there?
Oh yeah, yeah. But I mean, the permits and all everything to do so would be out of the question.
Oh, why do you say that? What the fuck do you mean? Tiny house is it on a trailer? You just drive it in. Fuck me dead. You drive it in. It's on
Oh,
wheels. It's
no,
don't
if
need
it's
a
on
permit.
wheels, yeah, if it's on wheels, then no problem. A trailer, no problem. In fact, a lot of my neighbors have big, giant trailers parked alongside their houses.
Okay, so what you do is you bring a tiny house in, all your garbage, right? You bin it. You rent out your house, and you live in the tiny house.
I've considered
Caprice?
it. Yeah, yeah. Although I moved in here out of high school with my mother in '85 and lived here for a few years. Then I moved out and about, owned my own bicycle shop for years. Um, then moved back in, then moved to Seattle. Lost it for about 10 years, on my bad years, and then came back in 2000,
Glean
cleaned up my
looms on.
act.
Sorry, I'll come back to the story. Me too, $2. He'll only be able to afford Ron at these prices. Thank you. I tell you what.
Anyways,
Green
I've been
room. So you came back in 2000. You cleaned your act up by 2000.
yeah, my mother finally let me move back. I was written
What
off
year
by
were
my
you born?
family.
What year were you born?
67.
67. So 67. So you were 20 in 87.
Yes.
You had your bicycle shop.
Yeah, I owned it. I took
87.
my savings.
When did you go off the rails then?
About that time.
What made you do it? Was too much money or?
I crashed my motorcycle and fractured my neck and my back and my tailbone and broke ribs and pinched a nerve in my shoulder, broke my collarbone, and they weren't managing my pain well enough, and so I knew where to go to manage my pain, and it turned into a habit and sent me down a 10-year rabbit hole that
Okay.
I finally.
So that was from 90 to 2000, basically.
Yeah, and the 2000, January 1st is the last time I touched anything. And
Wow.
I'd been to 1,000 meetings and tried 100 rehabs, and I finally just said, "That's
Fuck
it.
it.
I am done. I'm not going to kill myself. I can't continue doing this. I'm done. I don't care if I die, if I'm getting sick. I'm done. I'm not touching this shit anymore." And my mother let me come home. I got deathly ill. I recovered. And then I lived here, and I actually ended up taking care of my dad's mother instead of us hiring a healthcare provider. I ended up going every morning and taking care of my grandmother, and so that was a little bit of retribution there. Plus, I never thought my best friend would be 100-year-old lady, but that's how it turned out, and I'm a better man for it. And I was the most important thing in her life. She had nothing going on except for me. Plus, it kept me away from all of the bad things in life that I needed to stay away from. And so they complemented each other. And then my mother moved out a few years ago and into an elderly care place. So she got a little box, much more manageable for her.
Does she enjoy that? Is she happy there or not?
Oh yeah. This how 3-bedroom house is a big house for.
Does she come back? Does she come back to visit the house?
Oh, all the time. No, she brings me food and brings me. We do scratchers every other day. And
how does she feel about your dogs in the house?
Oh, well,
that would kind of piss me off if I
her
was
dogs
living.
and our dogs have already destroyed the carpet. So someday.
Yeah, that kind of pissed me off. Green room. What do you think, green room?
Gee,
you don't have pets running around your house, do you?
No, but I used to have, quite a few cats. I had a guinea pig too. True story.
Yeah, but that's all gone now.
It's all gone, and I just feed birds sometimes.
My pets are all I got right now.
I got a super chat from Tony here. Archie, what are your thoughts on the talkies? He's talking the Tiffany
OP41.
OP41 being discontinued soon and potentially trading in the figures.
Six figures. I
Sell
don't think so.
now or wait.
Well, there's no harm in waiting. It's
Well,
only
I
gonna go up
never
in
heard
price
it's going to be
regardless.
discontinued. Who the fuck has heard it's being discontinued? That's number one thing I would
haven't
like
heard
to hear.
I think they're basing that because wasn't the old Stella Dial run of watches discontinued after a short period? I don't know what year they were
Yeah,
made.
but that's got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I mean?
Well, they're just but they're looking back at the past and saying, okay, Rolex did this at this so and so year for so many years, and it's going to do it again. It's just speculation, but that's what I heard. But I don't know what year they made those. A long time ago. I'm sure somebody out there knows.
And we got
Actually, do you think you'd
Sirocco
like
back.
to have, like, a
Sirocco,
little
has it
guinea
all
pig going
fucking
around?
cancelled? What's happened, Sirocco?
It's all shit for Sirocco. Sirocco, what
It's all
happened?
going fucking. It's all going pear shaped.
What's
Yeah,
gone wrong
it's-
now? What she
I
said
missed
to
the
you?
drama.
COVID.
What's happened?
The COVID.
Well, I had my COVID test at 7 o'clock this morning, banging on
Yeah.
the fucking door. That's fine because the United States have mandated that if you enter the States, even if you're transiting, you've got to have a COVID test, negative COVID test, 1 calendar day before you land.
Of course.
So basically, you get on a plane and you've got to show your negative result.
Yeah, that's good.
So I have my test, pay the money, and then they tell me they cannot guarantee the result will be within 24 hours. It could be 72 fucking hours.
Oh, man.
I mean, what the fuck is going on? And then you'll love this one. And then
Yeah.
this one fucking made me giggle just now. You know when my phone went just before right at the start of the show?
Yeah.
That was my travel agent.
Yeah.
United Airlines have cancelled the flight from Sydney to LAX.
Okay, that's nice. So what
That's
does that
fucking
mean?
lovely. So now I have to fly to instead of having just a one stop in LA and then Cancun, now I fly to fucking San Francisco and then fucking LAX before going to Cancun.
Oh, that's okay.
That's not too bad.
No,
I mean,
it's 45
LA.
minutes.
It's like it's an hour-long flight from San Francisco to LA.
It doesn't give me a lot of time in LA to change. United
But your
Airlines
luggage will go
this is
automatically. Your
fine.
luggage will go automatically, right? You
Yeah,
don't need to. You just gotta jump off and quick. They'll help you. Don't worry about it. They will help you.
Yeah. But that doesn't stress. I've had flights cancelled on me before. Usually when I'm waiting to fucking change planes in Dubai or somewhere. The one that's really pissed me off is the fucking COVID test.
Yeah,
Because
that's a
they
pisser.
can't
man.
Who
Yeah.
did you do your
24
COVID
hours,
test
I
through?
can't
Who did you do your COVID test through?
What do they call Sullivan Nicolaides?
Is there another
Is there
agency
anyone
you
else
can
you
get
can
a
go
test?
to?
No,
Yeah,
they're the only game in town.
Oh, jeez.
Fuck me, Dad.
Yep.
Were they crowded? Were they busy? Or
There were two people in front of me.
And they were
But
doing
because they
COVID
hadn't
tests
got
as
their
well.
paperwork sorted, I ended up getting. I was the first one to be done. So that was at
And what do
7
they do? A
o'clock.
blood test or what is it? Just a thing up your nose?
Shove a thing down your throat and then shove it straight up your nose twice.
And then they put one up your ass as well.
No. I said to her, she wasn't very fucking. She didn't have much of a sense of humor. I said, "Do you want me to bend over?" She didn't like that idea. But yeah, it was just I'm not
Pavel
good for
said. Pavel
morning.
said they sell $200 1-hour test at the airport.
Yeah, they're no good. You can't use a home test.
in May they were 300. I took a test at the airport in May to go to Europe. It was $325.
Just very
Wow.
quickly,
Fucking
rip
I just
off.
want to address this thing on the
Yes,
Tiffany dial. Seriously, Tony, you know what? This is pure gambling. I haven't fucking heard of anything being discontinued. In fact, what I would say is Rolex hates the secondary market and they will spite the secondary market. Always remember that. They were supposed to be doing some big changes to the Explorer 2. That didn't fucking really happen. there. So I would always never rely on the speculation. The next thing is potentially trading for 6 figures. Tony, are you fucking delusional?
Never.
That and the
They've got the
plate
potential,
toners.
just as they've got a potential to be 6 figures, they've also got the potential to come back down to fucking earth.
Yeah.
Okay, so my advice to you, Tony, my advice to you, it's gambling. This is all gambling. No matter what I say, I can't get this right. Okay? It's like picking a trifecta, 3 horse wins. Man, it's fucking hard. So, my honest advice is, Tony, if you can get crazy money for it, I would probably take it and get out. But then if it goes up even more, you're going to say, you said this, Tony, I don't have a fucking crystal ball. I wouldn't be doing $5 bits of advice if I actually knew the answer. Don't you agree, Sirocco? Would I be giving $5 advice if I actually knew the answer?
Absolutely not.
It's like that scene in The Sopranos. You know, in The Sopranos?
Yep.
Remember his wife, she did a specky home.
Yes, that's right.
And then Tony said, oh, my share of the winnings, put it on this football game. And she got all shit and said, what the fuck? What are you doing? And anyhow, the Jets, it was the Jets, I remember, they won. And Tony then got so angry because he's lost money. She didn't place the bet. You know what?
Right.
People like that who jump around and speculate, they don't tend to make that much money. They always talk about their wins.
Yep.
Right?
No, they never talk about the
Didn't
loss.
Rolex just today announce that if you buy a Rolex, they're restricting you from being able to sell it for 2 years?
I didn't hear this, Mike the Snake. Who said this? Where was
I
this said?
I saw it on the internet, a video about it.
It's got to be true then. If it's on the internet, Mike, it's got to be true.
I believe
It's
everything.
got to pay, Mike.
on TV too.
Mike, it's got to be true then. 100%. Let me say this to you. Tony, what would you do? Sirocco, you're a wise man. Would you sell, keep? What would you do?
Say that again.
If you had one of these Tiffany OPs, they're going for crazy money.
Right.
Would you? If you owned one, do you sell it now? Do you keep it with a view to selling it in the future, or just fuck it, I'm keeping it, I don't care?
If I don't need the money, you keep it.
There you go.
With view to speculation and future.
There we go. Now, let's just keep going down here. I got another super chat that's come in.
Somebody
chat,
on the
Humble
chat
Pine.
said it was Paul
Holiday,
Thorpe.
happy holidays, Archie and panel. Drink some eggnog or what else do you drink? I tell you what. You know what? Fuck this, Humble Pine. I'm gonna have a fucking drink.
It was Paul Thorpe that said the 2-year thing.
I wouldn't be believing it then. Okay.
He also made a video
okay.
today saying that the red one and I think the turquoise one isn't in the Watches of Switzerland catalog, but that doesn't mean shit though.
That doesn't mean shit.
People could have just been calling like crazy for them, so they took them out of the catalog.
Everyone's super, super sensitive. I'm going to have a drink today. You know what? It's my son's birthday. My youngest son. I'm going to bring him on the show a bit later. I'm trying to get a few fundraisers. This boy here. Okay, the other one we had, he's really friendly to me. This one here. Look, I wouldn't say we're estranged. But I kind of don't think he likes my YouTube career. Okay? I just get the wrong vibe. Do you understand?
He's probably freaked out with the camera, you know.
I'll bring him on. We'll bring him on a bit later if we can get some
He knows
super
it's
chats.
live.
No, he just doesn't like me. I'm talking about off air.
Oh, well,
Oh,
No, he
Well,
doesn't. It's not that he
well,
doesn't
what
like
else
me.
you
I
do
think he's at a stage where I don't think he likes having a dad who does YouTube. Very
From
divisive.
what I've seen, though, both your kids are
Yeah.
all your kids are A1, Archie.
Yeah, look, you can only try your best.
Yeah.
Humble pie.
At least they're not.
Cheers. Now, Sirocco, I want to go back to your misery. I'm getting a lot of joy out of your misery. So,
I know you.
That's
It's good
sucks.
okay,
fucking
so
roll.
Sullivan, oh, fuck me dead. You're in Bundaberg. Sullivan Nicolaides is the only place you can go to. They can't guarantee it. Fuck me dead. So, and how
They
much
do
did
all
it
the
cost?
state testing, I think.
How much did it cost? Can I ask you that?
$145.
No, Medicare doesn't cover it?
No, Medicare doesn't cover it. It only covers it if you're going interstate. But because I'm doing international travel, I got to pay. That doesn't fucking phase me. You know, I got to pay the
So-
money. Fucking fine.
If you fly down there, right, and it hasn't come, so what do they text it to you, or how do you get these results?
She said they'll text me, but you know, she seriously. Some people shouldn't. She's all very well. She struggled to fill out the fucking form. It was pretty simple. On the computer.
You are a very bright man, but you know.
Oh, I think she got 7:00 in the fucking morning is not my best time. I get a bit tetchy, shall we say. And I was really trying to hold it, especially when she opened up and said, "Oh, we can't fucking." That was the first thing she said. We can't fucking guarantee 24 hours. So I went, yeah, okay, fine, fuck it.
But it most likely be 24.
Anyway, she kind of struggled with all the form filling and all the shit, and I've forgotten what I was going to say, Arch.
But yes, don't you need a piece of paper, not a text? Like when you get to the other end, like a
I need
text.
actually a printout
Yeah,
when I check in.
yeah. It's not a text isn't gonna cut it.
Now, what they do, they send you like a PDF file you can print out on the
Oh,
file. It has
okay.
the date,
Yeah.
then it says what kind of test it was, PCR, lamp, blah, blah, blah. And then
Okay.
it has all the official stuff. But I think you could show them on your phone. Either you show them that
You're flying
document
business, aren't you, Sirocco?
or you print it
I
out.
am. Yep,
Okay,
that's one
fuck
good
it.
thing about it. That's about the only good thing about the
Sirocco,
flight
at
so
least when
far.
you fly business, when you go to the lounge, they will help you do anything you want. Yes, sir. How can we help you?
Yep.
Plastic
United Lounge is
$2.
not
Why
that good.
didn't Sirocco just lie to get a free test? Fake me. No, because
Fuck
you
me
lie.
dead.
Let's just clarify
Well-
that, Plastic. The reason is if you lie, right, and it goes pear-shaped, what are you going to do? You're going to expose yourself to fraud. You're going to get a fraud conviction. Do you want a fraud conviction at his age?
Well,
Because
it's
it's
not
fraud.
only that.
When you lie, it's fraud, isn't it, Sirocco?
It is fraud, and it's not only that. It's impossible
And also-
to lie.
Because
Because I'm
the thing
flying-
is this,
I'm doing an
you've caught
international-
yourself in a trap. Let me explain it to you. You can only get the test for free if you think you have symptoms. If you think you've got symptoms, you're not allowed to jump on the plane then, are you? So you've just
Exactly.
committed fraud either way.
Yeah.
Okay, so you tell me.
It's impossible to lie because you're paying. The reason you're paying is because you're going international. If you don't pay, you're going interstate. Now, if you're going from Queensland to New South Wales or Victoria, you don't have to get a test. So basically, why am I getting a test in the first fucking place?
No, but if you think you've
Gotta
got
have one.
symptoms, you can do it for free, right? You just say, oh,
Exactly. If I had symptoms, I could do it for free,
Yeah,
but
but
I couldn't get the result.
then you've
in
just
time.
told a lie when you said, do you have symptoms? No, I don't. When you go to the airport, because otherwise they won't let you in. So
Exactly.
you know what? It's very silly to get caught up in a lie like. Why would you do it? It's just fucking a disaster.
No, you just pay the money. You got to jump through the fucking hoops. I'm trying to go overseas. You got to jump through the hoops. That's the only thing you can do.
I was in a bad mood yesterday. Do you want
And
me
look,
to
it's
tell?
$145 is fuck all. You know. At
Okay, do
the
you want
end
me
of
to
the
tell
day.
you a story, Sirocco, to ease you a bit?
Go.
Okay. So
Oh, it's just
yesterday,
a credit card thing.
yeah. How did you know that?
Oh, I saw the WhatsApp. I saw the
Yeah.
the
So
three paragraphs
what happened
on
is
WhatsApp.
last year we decided to get air conditioning in the house, ducted aircon. Okay? It's like $10,000. Okay?
Sounds
Yep.
about right.
Because we got solar. So we thought, you know what, let's get the ducted because the house it's fucking hot. Brisbane is hot, okay? and Dakin had a deal, an interest-free deal. And you know about me using other people's money and that. I like an interest-free deal, right? And, just very quickly, Super Rodent, $2. Does Marco and JJ have a Geint or a Gunt? Look, I got to be honest with you. Marco and JJ, I wish you guys a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, guys. No hard feelings. You helped me achieve a level of success. I thank you for that. And I encourage you to stream. And I don't want to be nasty. I honestly got nothing nasty to say to these guys. These guys, no hard feelings. All love in war and all love in war and whatever the fuck it is. But I got no hard feelings. So anyhow, we got the interest-free deal. So we got that in August. It expired, the interest-free period expired early February. And the interest rate reverts to, Sirocco, 25.99% interest per annum. Okay, Sirocco?
Fuck me, Dave.
How many years do you have to pay it off? Though? 5 years?
No, you got 6 months. 6 months. It was a 6-month interest-free, Snake.
Yep.
Yeah, but then how many years is the loan to pay off the rest of it?
No, that's it. You either pay it back in 6 months, it's free, or if you don't pay it back within 6 months, it reverts to 25.99% per annum.
And how much per month? And you're making monthly
as long
payments?
as you want. They want you to take as long as possible, sir.
Okay. I understand.
Infinity. At 25.99%, they would like you to take 50 years.
It's
what do
just
you
like
think,
a credit
Sirocco?
card. They give you a year.
I reckon I think their sweet spot will be 10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, credit cards go up to like 35% interest, after their
now,
free
let's
interest.
Let's just stop this here. So I made sure I paid it by December, early December. Okay, I was having nightmares about it. Okay. Paid it off, and then with Hum, this is through Hum, and then you know what happens? I said to my wife, "We don't need this facility. Let's cancel it because it's even if you use the credit card, the standard rate is 24.99%. So you know what? I don't need your fucking loan shark money. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't need your loan shark money. There's no reason I would have to be really, really, really desperate to. I don't need your money at that rate. Okay? Does that make sense, Sirocco?
Yep. Correct.
So Hum has absolutely no phone service at that stage. It was actually originally Sky. Sky has no phone service. You can't ring them. It's all got to be through the app. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yep. That's
to cancel it, they've got a little thing on the app. You cancel. You put your customer number, and it goes through. Okay. Now, they never issue statements, so guess what happens?
You forgot.
No, I paid it off. No.
Okay.
Paid it off completely and cancelled it through their app. I actually cancelled twice just to be doubly sure.
They never sent it through.
Then I get a text message saying, you're $101 in arrears. And the reason it's $101 in arrears, they never cancelled it. In August, the annual fee was due. And then what happened was, we'll just mute Marcelo. I'm telling a story, Marcelo. He always comes in at the most inappropriate time.
Yep.
Then what happened is, it's the yearly fee plus then penalty interest for not making the payment that was minimally due. So now it's blown out to $101. And I spoke to it. Now they've got a phone number. And I rang them, and they said to me, you've got to cancel via the phone. You can't cancel there is no such thing. I said, you guys, you are fucking having a lend of me, aren't you? There was no phone number. You had to cancel it through the app. I remember doing it twice. He says, I think you're lying. He starts arguing with me. He says, we have no record of that. And I said, let me explain it to you. You either cancel the card, refund all the fees. Otherwise, I'm going to the telecommunication ombudsman. Simple as that. We'll just mute Diego as well because I'm telling a story. I haven't finished telling my story. And then, you know what happened? So anyhow, I did that, right? You go to a call center worker it was actually in the Philippines. He starts saying to me, we have no record of that. From our end, we have no proof that you cancelled it. And I'm thinking, you fucking little bastard. You fucking little bastard. That's what I just get so angry. I said, mate, I'm going to go to telecommunication ombudsman. And what I'm going to do is every review page possible, I'm going to leave negative reviews. Just for fun. Because I'm in a bad fucking mood. I'm in a bad fucking mood for the last 20 years. I'm nearly 50. I'm a cantankerous fucking cunt. You know that? I am so fucking cantankerous, Sirocco. I'm in a foul fucking mood. Oh, I like the legs on that one. Go back there, Marcel. I like the legs. The legs. Do you see the leg? Do you see the leg there? Fuck me dead. Nothing like a pair of big boots and a mini skirt. Fuck me dead. What the hell is this guy Fuck me dead. Anyhow, I'm in a bad cantankerous. I'm cantankerous. I'm middle-aged, overweight, cantankerous as fuck. Okay? I am so fucking angry at this stage. I will just fucking go and leave reviews all over the fucking place. I am in the foulest of fucking moods. Foulest. Yankee Doodle, $2. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Now, the problem is, SR Bell, $67, $2. AC, my can holders on fire from wiping advice.
Stop wiping.
I used to get Pond's. There was a little cream called Pond's. You could put that up there. That seems to help. Pond's.
Just get the shower head.
You know,
I got to tell you, Sirocco, I'm in a fucking foul mood with them, right?
Yep.
So I've started.
Archie, my asshole used to itch too.
I've started leaving negative reviews all around the place. I don't know if you guys can see the reviews because they've said the review is in. They said my review is in fucking. I'll just post it. See if any of you guys can see the fucking review. I'm trying to fucking just get fucking. I'm trying to leave as many fucking reviews as I can for these fuckers. You understand? I'm in a fucking foul mood, okay? Yep, actually, absolutely. I just posted this. I'm just fucking in the foulest of fucking moods today. I'm in really fucking angry mood mode. And I'll read you my review. Absolutely horrible to deal with. I paid out the card in December 2020 and cancelled the credit facility via the app as they did not take phone calls at that time. Then they proceeded to renew the card and charge the annual fee plus penalties. They refused to accept that I cancelled the product after paying it completely off in December 2020. The staff lie. They are cheats. They are totally dishonest. Horrible experience. Only settled the matter after I mentioned banking ombudsman to them. Really horrible company to deal with. Originally called Sky, then rebranded to Hum. Interest-free deals sound really good on paper, but these are the sort of sharks you end up dealing with. They will lie, cheat, and do anything for profit. Absolutely awful experience, and for a few lousy months interest-free. I would rather pay cash and avoid these money lenders. What do you think of that, Sirocco? That wasn't nasty, was it?
That wasn't nasty. That's straight down to the point, telling the truth.
That's what I think.
That wasn't nasty at all.
You got a super chat from Plastic.
Plastic, there we go there. EDH 600. Can you just click on that link? I just want to know whether my review comes up. Does my review come up? Because it says it's in fucking pending. Why the fuck is it in pending, you fucking lousy sons of bitches? The fucking review site doesn't let me fucking pen this bastard. You know what I mean?
Because they're going to edit it. They're going to look over it. They got to make sure there's. They might take something out.
I
They're
am
only gonna
so
allow
fucking.
positive reviews.
EDH614, $2. Laughable quote of 2021. Diego for heavy hitters.
Diego's a heavy hitter. Is that what he means?
I don't know what it means. I'm just in a really bad mood today. I can tell you that
When did
now.
you write this, Archie? When did you write it?
Yesterday.
Worst card I ever experienced?
No, that's not it. Absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. I wrote it fucking yesterday. No, you can't see it then. That means you can't fucking see it. SR Bell, 67, $2. AC, my can holder's on fire from wiping. Advice, as I said, Pond's cream. You get that Pond's cream. Plastic, $2. Me and Sov looking forward to our free lunch. That's the one ER paid for yesterday, yes. And EDH.
Same
we
one.
did EDH. We did that. And we got Judas Leopard, $5. Yes, you're mad, but answer this. Should you sell a Rolex Submariner to get a transmission fixed in a 10-year-old Ferrari, California?
Fuck no, the Ferrari goes.
Yeah, but you can't get a good price with a busted tranny, can you?
Well, whatever.
Hey,
I know a thing or two about trannies.
I just got an email just while we were been talking, while you're telling us your credit card woes, with my new flight details. So I'm just having a look through it. So I'm flying out of Brisbane tomorrow to Sydney business. I go from Sydney to San Francisco business. I fly from LA to Cancun business. My San Francisco to LAX first class.
What?
Yeah, but it's on a
right.
small airplane though, Sirocco. It's going to just be a big C. It's not going to be the first.
It's probably
class.
no fucking different to business.
No,
Yeah,
it's probably
commuter.
even less. It's like economy plus on a smaller airline.
Twin turboprop commuter.
Oh my god!
Are these all
fucking
United jets that are doing it?
United?
It's
Yeah.
going to be a plane that Mike built.
Well, you know what? From Sydney to
I don't
LAX,
mind a plane that Mike
It'll be
built.
nice.
That's not very fucking nice
That's
there.
a bit unkind, Diego.
Mike's alive, and it was the problem with the fucking fuel pump. Okay? Do you remember the story or
Not
not?
talking about that plane. Yeah, that's not a plane Mike worked on, is it?
Yeah, no, that's my dad. My dad's plane was a little
That's a
dinky
different plane.
two-person microplane.
Yeah.
Plane he's flying on is a giant airliner.
We look who we got on here for the
we got
special
Irex.
today.
Hey, Irix.
Irex guy. How are you, Irex?
Doing well. How y'all doing this evening?
Man, I got to tell you
Pretty good.
something. Complete honesty with you. You're not really making a full-time living out of this shit, are you?
Oh, like I said, man, I run.
Absolutely serious with me. Just looking at the last couple. Let's have a look at these views. Tudor, Black Bay Ceramic, 122. Air fry hot dogs. Fuck, they look awful. Fuck.
Right.
Fuck me dead. They look awful.
Look, that
Fuck
video was
me
good.
dead.
That video is good. I didn't
That's
realize.
100 views. You grab it. You grab it. You grab it. Please grab that. That's Sirocco. Fuck me dead. He's.
Sirocco's not going anywhere.
Is that William Money? No,
No,
that's
it's not me.
what's his name? That's Ronnie Paul.
He's
Ronnie
not-
Paul.
Ronnie Paul.
What did you think of my credit card design? Is that we got Sirocco there still?
Yeah, I'm still here.
He's answering
Oh,
the
sorry.
call. They're going to tell him he's not going anywhere.
Oh, but by the way, there I left a review for MyGov as well. You know MyGov? That's for the apps.
Oh my god!
You know the
yeah,
apps?
that fucking government.
I went to a fucking
disaster,
Chinese.
yeah.
I went to my Vietnamese restaurant on Sunday. They wouldn't let me in because the app didn't have the tick on it.
Well, that's the Queensland government fucking fail. Then.
Yeah. No, I don't give a fuck. You know what? No, it's not. It's MyGov because it links to my Medicare. That's how it gets
Yeah.
the tick.
But you're supposed to. Doesn't it link to your QR code?
Sirocco, I'm a cranky, crusty, middle-aged, overweight white guy. Right? I got a fucking sugar fetish.
Archie, you'll be proud of me.
I got a fucking sugar fetish that would make Mike the Snake's drug addiction seem like small fry, man. I'm fucking so angry and bitter. I never been this angry and bitter in my life. You know that?
Archie, you'll be proud of me. You'll be proud of me. I did something yesterday which you would be so proud.
Okay,
After
tell me
the
what-
stream finished,
Yeah.
I went to my local IGA because that's the
Yes.
closest for me. Had to
Yes.
get some things, and I walking past the freezer,
Yeah, the ice
and
cream.
I saw a 1 liter tub of butterscotch and macadamia connoisseur ice cream.
Oh, IGA's a bit expensive.
It's a bit expensive, but
They'll be back $11.50 at IGA.
For ice cream, it's worth spending a little more.
I brought it back. I immediately polished off half of the tub.
Yeah.
And then a little later, I noticed Marcelo was. I'd done a few things. I'd been packing a bit, and I'd done a bit of fucking around. And I saw Marcelo was on stream, and he had a couple of your friends, a new friend of yours, Cars and Chrono. He was there. And Marcelo, is he fucked off? What's he doing? Oh, there he is.
He's a little bit of background view. He's cool. That's what we want. A little bit. Look at that. It's fucking beautiful.
We don't want him talking. We just want him to just.
No, nothing fucking good out of that mouth.
Yeah. So on stream, I polished off the other half of this fucking 1 liter tub of. But I need to get another one now, just to eat on the plane.
Well, you're in first class. You can have whatever you want.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think someone's made the point. It's like fucking premium economy. In fucking
United.
In United over there.
Well, from Sydney to San Francisco, you'll be in your nice little pod. You'll have your little pod. I'm sure it's not like
I'll have the nice little pod, and hopefully I'll have a nice little stewardess who wants to give me a head job. That'd be really
you're
good.
gonna have a masked up person. Probably United uses a lot of men stewards.
Oh,
I noticed. Well, they did on the leg to you.
The only thing is, guys, just remember, don't travel with a guitar. You know what happened to that guy. You ever remember that song, United Breaks Guitars? You ever remember that song?
No.
Yeah, here's a story for you, Sirocco, to make you feel at ease. Can I give you a story?
Go on.
So there was this Canadian musician, okay? And he was a traveling musician, and he takes his Taylor guitar. It's too big to take in the cabin, so he checks it in, right? He looks out the window and he notices they're throwing his guitar all over the airport runway. Do you understand?
Yep.
Seen it.
And so he wrote a song called United Breaks Guitars. Just Google that. It's actually quite a cool song.
Right.
And he managed to get the stock price to fall significantly. And this song, this is sort of his glimpse of fame, okay? Because this song, because he's a country singer. You know, he's not like a mainstream, but he's not bad. He's not a bad musician. United Breaks Guitars.
Super chat.
And he wrote this song based on the fact that customer service, they wouldn't give him fucking nothing. They were just such assholes about it. It was only when the stock price started falling that they rang him up and said, "What can we do to help you, sir?" United Breaks Guitars. Check it out. I think it's I really love that story. I can't find the fucking super chat. Where the fuck is the super chat? Who's it by? Tell me who it's by.
I was wrong. It was a bronze member. It wasn't a super chat.
Fuck. And he wonders why he gets under 100 views. My God.
So, Eric, I'm just wondering, your channel's been around a while, isn't it?
About not quite as long as Archie, but it's been around, I think, about 11 years, maybe.
Well, Archie's the OG, so you'll never be as long as Archie.
You can't trump Archie.
You know, Archie's like, you know, if you went back through the Bible, we're looking at Genesis.
I'm just going to bring this up now, guys. Just hang on there. I'm going to bring this up just so you guys can see it and enjoy it. Because you're flying United, aren't you?
Yeah.
Now, in America, we have a complaint company called Yelp.
I flew United Airlines on my way to Nebraska. The plane departed Halifax, connecting in Chicago's O'Hare. While on the ground, a passenger said from the seat behind me, "My God, they're throwing guitars out there." band and I exchanged a look, best described as terror, at the action on the tarmac, and knowing whose projectiles these would be. So before I left Chicago, I alerted 3 employees who showed complete indifference towards me. United, you broke my Taylor guitar. United, some big help you are. You broke it, you should fix it. You're liable, just admit it. I should have flown with someone else or gone by car. United. 'Cause United breaks guitars. When we landed in Nebraska, I confirmed what I'd suspected. Mike Taylor'd been the victim of a vicious act of malice.
There you go, guys. What do you think?
That's great.
Never
Love
even
it.
knew that existed.
Amazing.
Yeah, so he went viral. That was his viral. That was his brush with fame. United breaks guitars. But you know what? The whole call center thing, this world we live in. Ronnie Paul, William Money. What the fuck has happened to this great nation of yours
Archie,
there?
could you drop the link for me?
Yeah, sure. You always come in at the most
The
inappropriate
politicians
times.
destroyed it.
Hey,
fuck?
Archie,
There's
I don't think
nothing worse than getting caught up in one of those automated systems when you're trying to pay a bill or make a complaint and you can't get a hold of a real person. It's
Yeah.
fucking nothing more frustrating. You're just like,
United breaks guitars.
operator,
I don't think-
operator, 000, operator.
I don't think Sirocco is going anywhere, Arch. He just
Why do you
he
say
just
that?
fell off the stream.
I know.
He's gonna be stuck. He's not going anywhere. He can get a 4th or a 5th shot. They still won't let him go.
Why's that?
No, that's the whole lie.
Yeah. William Money, what do you think? You're the
Well, if he
face
can
of
get-
a reason.
If he can get the testing straightened out, but that's kind of strange that they told him that he has to wait a couple.
No.
What did he say?
No,
I mean,
that's because
when I did
one
it in
size
May,
fits
I told
all.
them what time I wanted to. When I was,
Ronnie
when my plane was
Paul,
leaving,
1
and
pound.
They
No, you don't
calculated it all for me.
Archie,
William Money.
I want Sirocco to do a Sirocco explodes at the airport.
They're supposed to calculate it for you when you go set up for the test. They should ask you what time is your plane leaving, what time do you
No,
arrive.
but he's in Hickville. He's in Bundaberg.
so
Okay?
and
You
so-
think Brisbane is the end of the fucking world. You have no idea where the fuck Bundaberg is.
No,
That's
I
a
don't.
hick town. It's a hick.
He should have took a train to Brisbane or something. How long does it take to get to Brisbane from Bundy?
It's a 3-hour drive. Okay.
Well, is there a rail system?
Yeah, there is, but that's. Don't even
There you
get
go,
me
Archie.
started.
Create you a song called "The Train to Brisbane." Get you a musician
Now,
to sing that.
Irix guy.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, are you really making money out of your Google? Your stream?
Yeah, no, I am not what I want to make, but like I said, I run a few businesses too, so I couldn't do it. I couldn't be 100% YouTube like you are.
How come I'm in a bad mood all the time then?
You need to drink. That's what it's all about. I'm drinking Mount Gay and
And
Coke.
some chocolate.
Just in a bad fucking mood. Everything's gone to shit.
You guys can hear me? No, it's okay?
Yeah, we can
Oh,
hear
yeah.
you fine.
Oh,
We
you
don't
got a
want
new
to. We
microphone.
don't want to hear you, but we can fucking hear you. Okay.
Okay, no.
Let me just say
Yeah,
this to you,
fingers crossed.
Mike the Snake. When the
Super
fuck
chat,
is,
super chat.
when's he gonna clean the house? Fuck me dead. What the fuck's
Lazy
he gonna,
Mike.
What the fuck's he gonna do? Seriously, look at this. Look at this shit. What the fuck is?
You know what, Archie? To be honest, it's not that
He's got-
bad.
He's got dogs walking around as well, man.
What is worse, him or this? What do you reckon?
He's got a towel on his fucking his.
He probably sweats a lot. He needs a towel there.
What look more messy here? His house or this house?
This has got an excuse, bud. Here we go, Neo, $10. Life doesn't get any better than an AC 3 stream. Please mute Marcelo. We got GB2. We'll mute Marcelo. Yep, I've muted him. Thank you. We'll mute him for 10 minutes. That's Neo. Neo! Neo got me a present yesterday. A bottle of Macallan 12. That was from Neo. Neo,
Nice.
thank you.
Nice.
I've been in a really bad fucking mood. I'm just so angry. I don't know what the fuck to say. You know?
That's a nice haircut, Ronnie Paul. I need to get a haircut.
Do it myself.
You did it. Yeah, it looks like a homemade job.
I did mine too.
No, there's no
GB,
barbers.
$2. Can we bring a couple of bottles of Bundy to MX? Yeah. Guys, I was going to bring my son out. If there's a few big super chats, I'll bring him out. He was going to come and say hello. I'm going to start a little fundraiser for him. The last son, we bought him some shares. We bought him a lick, licensed investment company. They buy shares in other companies. We put $1,000 into a lick for him. This super chats are really, I don't know what's wrong at the moment, guys. I'm just in a bad
Christmas,
fucking...
Archie. It's Christmas
Yeah,
coming up.
okay.
People are, they're spending money elsewhere.
That's
They're
okay.
away.
That's okay. They don't need to spend. Look, I just want to say this to you. Seriously. Neo, $5. Did you try rubbing one out? I'm still angry. Still angry. I just really in a bad... I had the wife. We had fun last night. I'm still angry. That only lasts for an hour, then I fall asleep.
But it's probably your son pissed you off this morning, it seems like, maybe.
No, he's cool. He's actually...
No?
No, he's okay. Just this credit card thing was a fucking bitch. You know what I mean? I just dislike how they do things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a credit card company for you. That sucks, though. They don't even send you a statement in the mail.
No, that's how they do this. You know.
Well, because maybe you signed up for all digital, where they email you your statement.
But they are all digital. That's correct. They are.
Because I don't get statements from Bank of America anymore because I signed up for paperless, so I don't get anything. But I look, I have the app, so I look on the phone all the time.
I like to waste. I like to get the fucking statements. I keep all these things.
No, I do
you
too.
understand?
For a while,
I print
was
everything
like,
out. I don't.
Yeah.
Because you get a tax audit, you got to fucking because these things also they fall off after a certain time period. If you're claiming deductions, I've got everything fucking printed out in triplicate.
Do you use a mileage tracker on your phone to track all your personal vehicle mileage?
I've only got one vehicle, a Honda with a 212,000 kilometers on it. One vehicle.
Well, anywhere you're going, if you install an app, I don't know if it's the same in Australia, but you can track every time you drive. And if you're going to do anything business related, you can deduct.
You know what? I bet you a lot of men have been busted with that stupidity.
Yeah.
But
need that.
RX guy doesn't cheat.
Oh no.
You know, look at this. That's just dumb. You imagine Tony Soprano?
Yeah, did you see the movie? The new movie?
No, is that
Don't
good?
spoil it. Don't spoil it.
I'm not gonna spoil it. It's that part though where they're in the little auto body shop. That's the crazy part.
I'm just in a really
I
bad
just spoiled it.
mood. I'm just in a really... I don't know what's wrong at the moment. What's wrong? So the credit... I'm just fucking angry. Angry at things. You ever been angry? Do you ever get angry?
Sometimes.
Usually at myself.
Nope.
Mostly. If I let somebody get me angry, I always back up and I always find where I fucked up and allowed them to make me angry. And therefore I become angry at myself because I made the mistake of letting them do this or letting them have that or giving them the power over me to make me angry. And so I always let it fall on myself and I always end up angry at myself over whatever I'm angry about.
The only time I get angry is when I see Pizza boxes on the street. And kosher wine.
I get angry when I'm low on my drink. I got to go get some more. I'll be right back.
I got angry when I saw that video of that policeman with his knee on the neck of that guy, the I can't breathe guy, who
Really?
big
That
giant.
made you angry?
Yeah, it really did, because I wasn't seeing color of any kind. I saw a hog-tied man with a policeman on with his neck on another guy strangling him, and all of his other police buddies standing around, and they weren't like, "Okay, Bob, that's enough. You don't need to. You can stop strangling the poor guy. The guy's hog-tied."
Did they actually have him tied with ropes? I didn't see the ropes.
They had him handcuffed behind his back, legs and feet. And the guy had his knee on his neck, and he's going, I can't breathe, until he died.
Yeah, the guy
and
was...
there were 5 cops standing around him going, okay, Bob, that's enough. That's enough.
It looked like the cop was trying to perform some sleeper hold with his knee. I don't think he meant to kill the guy, but it is what it is. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah,
but that happens a lot.
At that point, I didn't see color.
That's just because somebody filmed that day, but I'm sure it happens a lot.
It was excessive. I mean, I didn't.
Yeah,
it was absolutely excessive, and I wasn't seeing color of any kind.
Away. I'd have said, you want to run.
You know what made me angry, Mike? You know what made me angry, Mike?
What's that?
A woman was going for a jog here where I live at like 8 a.m. Pregnant, and she was stabbed to death.
Holy
man.
shit! How could that happen?
That will infuriate me too.
In the stomach, probably too.
Yeah. So that shit happens all the time.
If you just want to, get angry, go onto YouTube and type in cops shooting dogs. That'll piss you off all to hell, because they love doing it. And there's 100,000 videos of cops just like, dog jumps out of a car to protect its owner, or even comes up, as his owner's being arrested, and his cop just pulls out and blam, blam, blam. And
well, yeah, what are you gonna do? Let the dog jump all over you?
Well, no, I mean, a lot of times these dogs aren't aggressive. I mean,
yeah, but the cop doesn't know that.
Yeah, I know. Hey, listen, I'm not making a general argument. I'm just saying, if you want to get angry,
I know.
go there and watch some of the videos. They'll make you angry.
Let's just get back onto.
Let's chat really watches.
When I run out of ice cream.
Is that a Tudor
inverted panda?
Nice. I like that better than
Tudor
the panda.
Yeah, it's the inverted. Actually, I think I like it better than the panda, because the snowflake hands tend to blend.
Here we go. Pine Barren, $10. Arch, are you prepared for the financial collapse?
That's a good question.
Just hang on 1 minute. Neo, $10. Archie, explode on me. I'm sure I'm a butthead. Neo, how the hell could I ever explode on you? How could I ever explode on you? Even when I'm angry at you, Neo, I could never explode. He's just salt of the earth guy, nice guy, loyal fan. I could never get angry at Neo. Just not possible. The Pine Barren, $10. Arch, are you prepared for the financial collapse in 2022?
They've been every year somebody says there's going to be a collapse.
I don't really think there is going to be a financial collapse.
There was supposed to be one when COVID started, and it fucking exploded.
Look, let me just show you. Look, cops get killed too. Look at this good-looking kid. Look at that. See that?
Yeah, that's sad. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. Financial collapse. RX guy, do you see a financial collapse coming? Actually, that's not a.
I do see one coming, because I think that we're long overdue for it. And as far as everything at not just a United States level, but a international level, I think there's a lot of false comfort, especially in the United States. There's a lot of money that's being handed out. The government is going to, they've already created so much debt. They're going to have to get it back. They're going to bankrupt, especially the lower class and the middle class are going to bankrupt them with the tax increases. it's really it's an uncertain time. I mean, just go and buy a loaf of bread, go and buy some mustard or ketchup. Look at those price increases. You know, I track everything very granularly, and my grocery bill alone has gone up hundreds of dollars a month. And I haven't, you know, I've actually cut back on the quality of ingredients that I buy. And
I can see that by those fucking hot dogs, man. Fuck me dead.
Oh, I eat junk, man. It depends. You know, if I have a good month on YouTube, I might eat a steak. But now, I don't eat a steak. If I do, it's a sirloin. It's no longer a ribeye.
Steaks for you, man. Fuck.
But you got to have Rolex, and that's the healthy diet. So, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, gas is over $5 a gallon at the gas station next to my house.
Yeah, it's went down a little bit, though. Did you notice, Mike? It seems like it went down about 10 cents.
3 cents, 7 cents maybe.
Yeah, but it's under 5 now. You know, they got it right at $4.99, so you don't see that 5 sticker shock boom.
Yeah, except my car runs on super, so.
Can I make a
suggestion? What part of the United States are y'all in? What part?
Northern California.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast.
Can we go around the panel and everybody say something great or good that happened to you today?
Mm-hmm.
I got something good that happened to me today. I'll show you in a second.
Find your tooth. Archie, what's something good that happened to you today? I know it's early.
Something good to okay. I'll tell you. Let me read you a letter. Let me read you a letter. I'm just sending it. You guys are fucking mouthing off there. Can I read you a letter?
Please.
Without Prejudice, CEO Hum. Dear Sir, I'll be leaving negative reviews and postings on everything I can find about your company. I am so angry with your company. Please phone me on blah, 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 blah. I will leave negative reviews for every day I feel angry about your company. There we go. How's that sound?
Excellent. Mike, what's something great
to
that
the
happened
point,
to you today?
Succinct, not outrageous. Sounds fine.
All right, Mike, show us what you got.
I finally got my little 8 horsepower motor for my model airplane.
What? That's so cool.
8 horsepower.
That's a lot.
Right there. 8 horsepower.
Very nice.
And it's got a gearbox, and it goes in that little yellow airplane behind me, and it'll take it to 250 miles an hour.
Wow.
When I'm all done with it.
Marcelo, can you unmute yourself and tell us something great that happened to you today? Okay, excellent. Irix?
I ate some really good ham.
There you go. Something to celebrate.
Honey baked ham, or what kind was it?
Yeah, it was a homemade, just kind of slow cooked. Just had the juices and. Oh my God, it was so good.
I think it's a good thing every day to stop and think about something good that happened to you each day.
Yeah, we haven't gone around the whole panel, so
it
I
helps,
don't know
it helps you mentally.
The gentleman in the cowboy hat. I don't know your name. I'm sorry.
Oh, my name is William.
William Money.
Tell us something excellent that happened today.
Today was, I don't know, it was just a regular day. Let's see. Got home from work, and there was a package today. I got a coin set in the mail that arrived finally.
There you go.
That's about it. Yeah.
My stepdad collects coins. What kind of coins?
That was a set from
silver
the US
dollars.
Mint.
He collects silver dollars.
It was a proof set. It was that they finally sent me after like 3 months of fucking waiting.
You know, I went to the bank today to do a wire, and I considered asking for $100 in silver dollars and seeing if I could get any silver ones. The Kennedy ones, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but do they have those at the bank really anymore?
I didn't ask.
They're not solid silver either.
No, they're the 50% or
no, some
or
of them
less
are
than that. They're like heavily silver plated copper.
Well, no,
you know?
See the whole point, Mike. The whole point is you get like $500 in them, and you might end up with like 10.
Yeah, you hunt
90% silvers.
You were going to do Kennedy roll hunting or something.
Exactly, and then you take back the ones that aren't silver.
Yeah.
But, yeah. What about you, Archie? Something good that happened today?
Yeah, just sending this fucking letter off to the fucking sons of bitches. Yeah, that'll make me feel really fucking nice.
And the
Merry fucking Christmas!
Gold bar guy. I can't remember your name.
Ronnie Paul.
Ronnie Paul. Tell us what happened that made your day bright.
Well, I'm working from home, so today I managed to finish my stuff off about an hour early.
Damn, that's good.
There you go.
Good.
Sometimes just something bad not happening is a good thing.
Yeah,
You know,
I agree.
like, but yeah, that's a definite method of keeping yourself out of depression or working on depression is focusing on the good things that happen. For sure.
You still
So
working on that letter, Archie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
of course.
I'll keep it going.
Yeah.
So we gave
Yeah.
our roses. How
Yeah.
about our thorns? What was something bad that happened today?
Yeah.
Something bad?
Did anyone see Tim Wright's stream last night?
No.
That guy is getting dangerously close to his own Me Too moment.
He was what happened? He was drunk as fuck, right?
At the dinner?
Yeah, he was. No, they him
He
and his buddy
accosted that couple.
Yeah, that was the one. They hit a club after, and he was like all over her, right in front of his boyfriend.
The first date, and Tim just was like accosting, just damn near hitting on this guy's first date girlfriend, and yeah, he was a little out of line there. As a first date boyfriend, I would have been like,
she took a plan B? Do you think she had to take a plan B after that?
So what happened exactly? What? So
He turns into an animal after he drinks.
He just sat down and started talking with him, engaging with him, and then he started kind of hanging all over the girl and talking with her and handed her his watch and then put the camera on her and
Then they hit the dance floor.
Oh, did they? I had enough and kind of turned off after too much of it, so I didn't watch the whole.
Did they know each other before any of this happened?
No, this is their first date.
No, did Tim know either of these two people?
No, he just walked up to them in the restaurant.
If she didn't like it at any moment, she could have said thank you, but please leave us alone.
That's true.
Yeah.
So she probably liked him.
The camera was going.
She seemed amused. She seemed somewhat amused.
Crime in America is a disaster. I'd move to AU.
Marcelo.
Yeah, in the big cities, there's crime. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it depends on
but
where
I think
you're
there's
at.
crime in the whole world. I mean.
I'm missing chats.
You're missing what?
Chat. Someone said I'm missing chats.
You're missing super chats? I don't know. I'm using my phone. Let me see. I don't see it.
Okay, hang on, guys. Yankee Doodle. Crime is a big. We did that one. Piccolo. $4.50. Nice light talk. Okay.
There's one about licking your shoes and rubbing your watch on your chest.
GB, $2. Damn, Irex. Did they have a sale on that paint color? Sale on that paint color. That's his green room. Green room. Where is Shroom gone? Where's Green Room gone? Pavel, $5. A good month on YouTube for Irex is $4.
Well, how many subscribers does he have? How many?
He's got 80,000. He's got 80,000, but his content,
80, yeah, almost 80.
Fucking, just not kicking it, man. Those You know, one thing about food videos is it's got to look appetizing when you make food videos. It can't look like fucking prison food. Okay, let me just explain that.
You need to have a nice. I think I saw the one.
Can't
with the
serve it
bacon
on a
sandwich.
tray.
Yeah, no more
Fuck me,
plastic
Dad.
trays. You need to get some nice
Yeah,
porcelain
no more.
dishes.
I hate fucking plastic. I'm an adult, man. I'm a man. I even bought a dinner set.
Porcelain.
Fuck me, Dad.
Can't be
SR
served
Bell
by a
67
lady
Marcelo. I'll give you $1,000 to cook your bird. He loves his bird.
Yeah, this
What
bird's
would
cool,
happen if
man.
you put that bird in the microwave and turn the microwave? What
No,
happens?
that bird is beautiful. Neo, $5. Archie, did you try licking shoes and rubbing watches over your chest? No. AC, SR Bell, $675. AC, when I work from home, I take Blake's to pleasure myself. And we've got, it's another super chats. We've got some good talk there. Oh, I got to tell you, I'm just I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with this world. Do you?
Yeah, it's full of.
It's completely imperfect. The best you can do is weasel your way around and through all the fucked upness of the world and make the best of what you can.
And what about the political correctness? I think that's a downfall of society. I mean, just say it how it is. Don't that's been the biggest. I'm not that old of a guy, but it's gotten worse and worse.
What do you identify as, Irix?
Oh, I identify as a I don't know what I identify.
A male.
I identify as a person.
Me too. Amen. And that's how everybody should identify.
Yeah, because like this whole racism thing and Black Lives Matters, and it affects different people differently. It really depends on where you were raised.
Let's not go down this road.
How you were affected. Okay, I'll stop there.
Let's not go down. I mean, let's put it this way. I've got friends.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All different ethnicities, all different sexes, all different. I've got friends of everybody.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I don't discriminate, and that's the thing. People are looking for a way to create an argument. They're looking for a reason to create an argument. I've got friends across the board, always will, and if people would just step back and say, "Hey, like you said, just people are people."
Yes, they do it to divide people.
I guess
basically.
that's what I was trying to say, but I kind of started to say it the wrong way.
No, you didn't. No, it's just people are people, and that's the way it should be.
Piccolo, $9. Marcelo's the only one having fun on this panel. No, we're actually having a great, nice chat there. Irix guy, can I ask you something? What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Seriously, what the fuck do I do with Elite Luxury? That channel is dog shit.
Well,
dog shit.
I mean, you've got the metrics. So
but they used to be so popular. I used to talk about Louis Vuitton stuff. They used to be so. Now it's got no.
Like you got the sandbox.
Archie, sorry, I was talking to my father before.
No worries there. Super Pitchy, $5. Archie, your Grail Patek Philippe outside of your current collection. Look, you know what I've discovered is. Let me say this to you.
Okay.
My Grail Patek would actually be. I like that watch JJ's got. That 5960. That's a fucking beautiful watch. I reckon that could be a Grail. The other watch that's a Grail to me is the 5170. That's a little. It's a manual wind chronograph. Fucking love. But these are so big money now. Like, I mean, let me say this to you, William Money. When I was in watches, man, 20,000 was a lot of money. 30,000. Now these are $60,000. Fuck, I don't want to spend that much. You know what I think the answer is, guys? Let me tell you what the answer is.
I'm taking a piss off.
That's okay. You know what the answer is? I think reduce your consumer debt where possible. Get rid of consumer debt. Consumer debt is not your friend.
What do you do if you're already there, Arch?
What do you mean by already there?
Well, if you have no consumer debt.
If you have no consumer debt, look, the thing is, let me say this to you. You don't own a house, but you've got to fucking have a house. You should, in your case, you should be having a paid off home somehow. What do you reckon?
I don't know about that.
You could make more money outside the home.
Owning's not all it's cracked up to be.
Mike, I can tell you the answer for each of you guys, what the answer is. William Money, you got to look at, if you're at a really comfortable place with no consumer debt's fucking stupid, but you've got to, man, you got to try and, I didn't say you had to own a house in Canada. You could possibly get a place somewhere else. You got to look at some options to get a place, whether it's Florida or somewhere else. It doesn't have to be your own country. And as for you, Mike the Snake, I know what the answer to your happiness is. if I were you, I would be looking at retiring in Asia cheap.
That's many years away, but that's a possibility.
Why does it have to be many years away? For you, man, no time like the present.
I've still got many years of to do lots of things here.
I don't know why you can't do it from over there. Why do you need to be in this place?
Because I'm perfectly content and happy where I'm at, except for the fires in the summer that I'm afraid of. I like where I'm at. I like where I live. I like the weather. I like the people.
I got to tell you the truth there. You know
just
what?
wish COVID would let me go outside, but when that blows over, I'll be
can go
even
outside,
happier.
Mike.
Look, I got to
I know.
say this to you.
I
I
know.
think realistically myself, if I wasn't here in Australia, I'd be living in a low-cost country, streaming to you guys, low-cost country. That's what I'd be doing. I think realistically, Mike,
My wife wants to go move to Idaho someday. She wants to get out of California.
Your super chat
There's a
salary
YouTube
in a
streamer called
low-cost
Broke
country would be
Farong.
amazing.
Broke Farong.
Well, that's
His
exactly
name's
it.
Tom Ford.
Shut up, Mike.
What's this? Okay, don't be too nasty to Mike. Mike's
Yeah,
no
come on,
fun.
Diego.
Mike,
I'm
Don't be a little prick.
Mike's very sensitive. Mike,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. Mike, I want to
No,
say
I was
this
just
to
being a
you,
dick.
man.
I'm
I
sorry.
love you. The only reason why I think you should get out of California, man, I've seen the prices there. I can't fucking believe what you guys pay. It's fucking eye-watering. Like,
Well, if you just move in here now, yeah, it's a lot of money. But people,
I've been doing it my whole life. Yeah, I mean, it's like
you probably got what, Mike? 3 generations of Santa Rosa.
Archie, listen to this.
Yes.
Archie, I was talking to my father now.
Yes.
He got the because he have a condo in Miami. Okay, so he basically is Canadian in Montreal.
Yes.
And he have a condo in Miami. Okay. Now I mean, because of Corona, I mean, it was maybe a rule that he could actually stay in the States for another 3 months, extra 3 months, but then that rule didn't pass through. So when he left Miami, it was okay. When he went back, they say no, the rule didn't pass through. You have a penalty. You cannot come to the States for 3 years.
Oh man.
You cannot come in the States 3 years. This is ridiculous.
That's. I think you need to explain under COVID. I'd be appealing that. You got to look at how do you appeal and how do you explain.
Maybe, and he's like 81 years old. I said, listen, you should tell them, look, I'm going to die next year. I mean, what you guys doing? I mean, you cannot go to the
That's
States
ridiculous. Yankee Doodle, $5. Arch, do a merger and acquisition of Elite Luxury and RX Guys Travel Channel. Take it public at a market value of $3 billion. Problem solved.
What the fuck, huh?
RX Guy.
Yeah, Archie, this
What
is
do we
crazy.
do, man? What do I do? How do we get views? What the fuck? What does you're not liked by the algorithm, are you, RX Guy?
It depends on the subject matter. One of my recent videos is blown up is how to remove a water flow restrictor from a shower head.
Those are good subjects. You got to find problems that everybody's going to face at one point.
I pop those things right out.
And I mean, I've probably watched a few of your videos, just having little issues around the home.
Look, I watched some of your videos. Your videos are not bad. Just I have one advice. I mean, the video that you walk in and you're showing your legs for 25 minutes or 40 minutes. I mean, man. I mean, this is a little bit disturbing, Like,
I agree.
Do you think, Irix, that the amount of videos you put out kind of leaves your viewers not wanting? And so they're kind of just like, oh God, he fucking posted 6 videos today. Like, I'm over it.
I've played around with that. I've gone anywhere from 1 to 2 to.
Do I need to ban someone? Hey, just very quickly, do I need to ban someone? I'm talking to Ronnie. Where's Ronnie? Ronnie Paul.
No, man, it's just a message to you. I didn't want to make it public though.
Yeah, I know that, but I can't find it because I'm lazy.
No, it was a suggestion with regards to your elite luxury channel.
Yeah, tell me what's the suggestion. Tell me.
So a little while back, I was doing a search. You know how people do reviews on whiskey and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So I was actually doing a search for a review on the Macallan 12 that you just got as a gift.
Yeah.
And one of the people that came up is this YouTuber that has her channel out of Vancouver, Canada, I believe. Do you want me to say her name?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so her channel is called Miss Ruby's World.
Yeah.
And she's into the whole fetish scene. So what she does is she's into the stocking fetish stuff. So she'll model some new leggings, and while she's modeling the leggings, she'll review goods. So she was doing a Macallan review in a pair of leggings. I thought you might be interested because she's Asian and she's pretty good looking.
Oh shit! What's her name then? If she's Asian, let me go and take a look. What's the name of her channel again?
Okay, so it's Miss. So it's MISS. Ruby's World.
And also one more thing that actually you can do. Look, Archie's actually very busy doing his channel. He doesn't have.
She's only got 6,000. Holy shit!
Yeah. So check one of her videos. She's modeling one of those costumes, like it's an airline stewardess costume. Check that video out, man. I mean, holy crap.
Yeah.
And she needs to grow because she has barely any subscribers.
Yeah.
When you got some time, check it out.
Yeah.
No, Archie, I know that you're very busy doing a lot of shit, but if you had somebody to help you just to plug your channel into any other luxury channels that is in the web, there is a lot of other channels talking about bags and jewelry and shit, If you could plug your channel there, they will come to you. They will follow you, including the Facebook groups and so on.
I've tried that.
I plug you all the time.
Archie, don't leave us, man.
I know.
You need to get Jack and Bart to plug you.
Here we go. Neo, $5. Rent Elite Luxury to Tim Wright. 50% year 1, 25% year 2 and 3.
Now you'd ruin it.
Yeah,
I'd blow it up getting drunk too much.
Whoa.
I got to be totally honest with you guys. It's Ronnie Paul.
Yo.
You got money.
Yeah.
You got some coins.
Yep.
You got watches, right?
Yes.
You know what? You don't need a lot of money to be secure there. Owning your own home is how they're going to track you in this system. Home ownership is an entry to slavery now. You know that. You know how governments stop you moving around the world is by, as soon as you own a place, I got to stay here and pay it off. I don't want to. That's exactly what home ownership does. It traps you. Okay. I got to be honest with you, Ronnie Paul. If you've got investments and stuff like that, you're a free agent, man.
Yeah.
Have you thought about living in a low-cost country?
Yes. But I'm going to have a bit of a problem doing that right now.
What, at the moment?
Yeah, because I don't have the dirty needles.
What is a dirty needles?
It's the vaccine. He's anti-vax. Okay.
I didn't catch that right away. Now I got it.
He's anti-vax.
I didn't take the dirty needles.
I gotta be completely honest with you. I'm fucking sick of. I'm double vaxxed. I'm not a conspiracy person, right?
Archie, we're already onto a triple now. You got to get 3. And if you
That's exact, man. This is. I'm getting a bit shitted off with. You know what? I reckon seriously, just open everything up. Don't worry about fucking tests and this. Just fucking jump on a plane and off you go.
So
no, they can't do that.
I got a
Why's
buddy.
that?
because most likely nothing, everything would still be the same. It would expose. I don't know. I don't want to get into it, but they're not going to do that.
It would expose the falseness that's been spread.
Yes, if they did opened up all of a sudden, you would see.
You know what I don't understand is that we have NFL games, soccer games, NBA games. No one's wearing a mask.
Nope.
And we're not seeing hundreds of thousands of people dying a month.
And you know what? All the homeless are still alive, and if they are dying, they're dying from fentanyl overdoses, not from
Oh,
COVID.
guess what? Irix guy did a
COVID
review
doesn't
on the
like the
Macallan
homeless.
12.
I did do a Macallan 12, but this right here, I take these every week so that I can prove I don't have the COVID.
Don't spend money on that shit, the Irish
You know
guy.
what?
No, it's stupid.
It only got 120 views. Fuck me dead. That's like 11 months ago, man.
Yeah, it's pitiful. But yeah, I mean, the thing is,
Fuck,
like,
man, I mean, seriously, let me just bring this up on the screen. I just want to bring this up so people can see what fucking. Look at this.
You're gonna rub it in, right, Rich? Arch.
Oh, look at this. This is Irix guy's channel. There he is.
What's the
right?
thumbnail look like, Archie? That's important too.
That might be the problem. You need some clickbait thumbnails, Irish guy.
Oh, I use those in some of my videos. Not
Look at this.
clickbait.
He's got 129 views after 12 fucking months.
It might be the lighting. I don't know.
Why
the lighting,
bother?
and I'm wearing a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage too.
Why fucking bother? Can I say that to you? Do you mind if I say that to you?
It's his hobby, and we've established that he's fucking loaded, and this is just his pastime.
I'm broke. I mean, YouTube. I just gotta make more money off YouTube.
Fuck, man.
You made money off YouTube?
Oh, I do, yeah, but it's not. Yeah, I want it to be a primary gig, but I haven't gotten it to that level yet. I think once I get past 100,000 subscribers, I can really ramp it up. It's just, it's a tough. I mean, you know, as Archie will say, it's mean, it's tough, it's nasty, it's vicious. And
I'm
true.
I don't have a channel. I only appear on Archie's show, and I'm learning very quickly that it's not the fluffy, happy place I thought it was going to be. There's
fluffy, happy face.
Sorry
man,
if I'm
Mike,
mean to you, Mike. I really am. I apologize.
Well, no. I'm just. I had a different.
No, I know. I'm being genuine.
I had a different idea of what was. You know, it was going to be more straightforward, and I've discovered trolls and people with different senses of humor, and you got to have really thick skin. And I happen to be a sensitive person, and so I do have to probably deal with it more than other people who it rolls off their back a little more easily. But I'm still here. I love Archie. I love talking watches and then whatever we talk about here, and
only watches.
I'm having
we just
fun.
talk about watches.
Plus, otherwise I've been holed up here alone doing nothing. Like I'm communicating with nobody for a year and a half. So this beats that by a mile.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I'm but I have yet to come even close to exploring trying to make money off of the internet yet. I've been told, it's next to impossible to do. Don't try it. Don't bother. It's and I don't think that's actually the case because I see lots of successful people doing it. But I think it's also going to take a lot of work.
Sorry, let's just read back the track. He doesn't think it's the case. He sees a lot of untalented losers doing it and seem to be doing okay at it. But sorry. I had to put that in.
Well, I'm one of the
snake.
Talented losers, so
no,
yeah.
Man, you're a fucking entertaining thing. It is hard, man. Look at Irix guy. Like, I mean, this guy was a winner chicken dinner, and he's got fucking 100 views. You know what? Fuck me dead.
No, and the ones that you see, Mike, that are really big, a lot of those are propped up. I mean, they're people that are part of multi-channel networks. They've got money being pumped.
Multi-channel doesn't do anything. Those bastards.
They take your money, but they still create the.
They do nothing. They do nothing for you, Irix guy.
I would never join a multi-channel network. But what
I also have to admit that I have been, I have been broken per se by my health issues and by the fear of COVID and by the fires that took my house and everything I own, and then the fear of fires every year. It's just one thing after another after another. It's just life has been really difficult. and so it's been hard to kind of scratch my way back up to a place where I'm comfortable going outside and meeting new people, and it's a whole new learning process for me.
You know what I would do, Mike? I'm going to give you some hardcore advice here. What I would do, number one, I would get the hell out of California. I would sell that, because if you move to the East Coast,
he doesn't own it. It's
I don't
his
own
mom's.
it.
He's paying rent.
It's my mother's house. I rent from her. I've been renting for a few years. I pay $3,000 a month to live in this house.
Oh my God,
Mike, do you have brothers
I would
and
just
sisters?
go to like a lower middle class area in Mississippi or Georgia.
Yeah, exactly. Lower middle class. What's wrong with the lower middle class?
I already am lower middle class, and I'm established here, and I'm happy, and I'm doing fine.
If you're in California, if you move to the Mississippi or Georgia, you could be really wealthy. I mean, from California.
That's if my income were to move with me and stay the same, and everything were to just, if I were to like take everything the way it is, put it in a box and take that box and plop it over into where you're talking about, and open the box back up and have everything be the same. That ain't gonna be the case. It ain't gonna be like that. I'm gonna have to start all from scratch all over again. I've lived here my entire life, right here. My entire family is right here. All right, for 4 generations. I'm not moving. This is my home. I've moved away a number of times.
In life, we're in the poorest areas. One of the best. I mean, I remember being in the slums in Jamaica, and it was a horrible environment as far as the conditions, but the people were so genuine. And I mean, I remember one of the best things I had, just hanging out, getting to know people, doing a lot of YouTube documentaries, this, that, and the other. One of the people cooked a fish right off the boat. It was incredible. Some of the best fish I've ever eaten. I mean, just in the total. I mean, it was a horrible area where I was, but it's just, people are people, and if you can get into a place where you've got good people, and it doesn't matter. I mean,
Mike, do you really pay hold on. The other day you said that that's basically where you live, that room. You sleep in there.
It's a 3-bedroom house.
So do you have access to the rest of the house too?
Oh yeah. No, I mean, my plan originally was to get a roommate, but the whole roommate thing didn't work out two times over, and I just decided I'm better off just working harder and living by myself until the right person comes along.
So you're essentially just paying the mortgage. It's not like she's making $2,000 a month off of you.
Oh God, no! In fact, my mom's doing me a total solid by just adding up exactly what it costs to pay the mortgage and the taxes and what it costs to keep the house, and that's what I pay. She's not charging me $1 more. My mom is doing me the biggest solid in the whole fucking world.
That's awesome.
My mom is an angel saving my life.
And she was charging you $3,000 for the room, and I was about to be like, "Hey, you can get your own place."
No, when I lived here and she lived here, I paid $1,000 for the bedroom that I lived in. But then when she moved away a few years ago to the elderly place, I took over the house, and I just instead of selling the house, she remortgaged it, and they just added up what it costs to keep the house, and that's what I pay every month. And so I have a great weight on my shoulders, because if I don't come up with that amount, she doesn't make her mortgage payment, she loses the house.
And I'm guessing that you would. I don't want to talk hopefully, but you would have some stake in that home once your parents leave, right?
Yeah. I mean, we have family property in Glen Ellen and elsewhere, and so yeah. There's when my
people are saying we're
the upper
devaluing
generation
the leads,
above me is gone. There's something left for my brothers and I and their kids.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I'm the oldest, two younger brothers.
Okay.
But I'm the black sheep. They went to college and became very, very successful.
Mike, you are very successful. You're on this program.
Yeah, no, I'm successful in my own right, but I mean, they
very successful.
One's a bigwig, big shot lawyer, and the other one's a big CEO of a huge company that does international sales giant pipe to China and Singapore and Taiwan, and he travels all over the world every year, and he's just a globe-trotting bigwig and business owner. And here I took my 10-year left turn right during the prime years where I should have been figuring out what I wanted to be when I grow up, and I fucked them off. And so I've been left with having to just kind of figure out what I want to do or what I can do. And so I'm 10 years behind where I should be, but I'm doing pretty good with what I've been given. And I have a lot of talent. I've done a lot of different things, and I can say I'm happy. I don't have too much. I mean, I'd love to have more money. I'd love to have a girlfriend. I'd love to have somebody to snuggle with at night. But other than that, I don't owe anybody money. I got my bills paid. I've got a couple of friends. I've written most of my other friends off, just one at a time because they've all crossed the line, and as I get older, I get more persnickety, and then I realize that those people really weren't truly my friends. And so I just, one by one, kind of just told them to lose my phone number. And then COVID came along and kind of sealed the deal. And I've kind of just been alone. And,
go to Georgia, get you a mortgage, get you a 1,500 to 1,800 square foot house, $800 to $900 a month payment. Use that other money, buy you a few more Rolexes.
I hate to say this, but I think Irix guy, this is what I've tried to say to Mike himself, that I know he loves this area, right? He's been here all his life. But I got to tell you something, Mike.
Area's killing you.
The area is fucking expensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that. I'm working on maybe possibly working out a rent to own thing with my mother, so my rent doesn't just go into vapor. It goes towards actually owning this house eventually.
Well, it's not going into vapor. It's paying the mortgage.
It is.
So that should be partly yours.
Well, but the thing is, it doesn't work like that. Your view on capitalism, Diego, doesn't quite,
in terms of ownership of the house
really is doesn't.
Who ends up owning it in the end?
But I tend to agree with Irix guy. Irix guy, that's a very smart thing to say there. If I was in America, gotta tell you, I'm an outsider. Okay, please just tell me if I'm missing something. But if I went to America, I love America. You know that? I love you people. You know that? You people defended us when the British left us. You guys did so much for us. That Vietnam thing wasn't so good, but hey, don't worry about that. Anyhow, what I want to say is this. Man, I got to be totally honest with you. Why wouldn't you go to a low-cost state? There's some really good states. I don't know about. What about Idaho? Idaho?
I like where I'm at. Nice. I am happy.
I kind of like Oklahoma. Jokes aside, I actually don't mind.
I love
Oklahoma. What about Mississippi? Missouri? Mississippi?
Mississippi's cheap.
I love this house. I love where I live. I love my neighbors. I love my area where I live. I've been here
Anchorage,
my entire
Alaska.
life.
Have you been to anyone been to Anchorage, Alaska?
I go to Alaska. It'll be on a cruise with my mother. She goes to Alaska. She takes cruises on those big ships to Alaska, and that's how I'll go to Alaska probably.
But Mike, I'm going to be a little bit tough. You said you love where you live and this, that, and the other, but you also said that you don't really get out of the house. So
no, I don't. Not lately. Not lately.
You don't love where you live, so move somewhere where you got some land. Get you a few acres. Reduce that payment by a few $1,000s a month. Get out and love nature. Get out and get that fresh air. Get you some more Rolexes.
All of that is available to me without having to spend a penny. I could just walk out my door and drive. I can go to Muir Woods. You know in Star Wars the scene where their chase scene where they're running through the woods driving those motorcycle things.
Yeah.
All right, that is 1 hour away from me. I can hike through those woods. I just up the road from where I live. Well, it's burnt down now, but it used to be just as woody and beautiful. And I'm sure there's sections of it that didn't burn.
Sirocco
but there's
sales.
areas that are just beautiful all around me. I don't need to go where
Yeah, I forgot that they filmed that in Muirwood.
everything I need is
Are you okay, Sirocco? Are you okay?
I sorry I dropped off before. I have not been this popular since I won a raffle in a pub for £10 35 years ago, and
What
the round
happened?
of drinks cost me £15.
What happened, Jorago?
Be right back, guys. Grab a drink.
Ryan
Nice.
Vlogs Live.
Good deal.
Marcelo, please summarize this discussion for us.
Could you repeat yourself?
No.
Okay, we've got the next one is Patrick Philippe, $5. Mute Mike for 5 minutes, please. And let Marcelo talk for 5 minutes. Okay. Well,
I'll
look,
shut up.
That was interesting discussion there. Sirocco, we were just trying to say to Mike the Snake, maybe you should move to a low-cost state. That's what we were saying, a low-cost state. Because California is so expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he seems close to his family. Maybe he wants to stick around
likes
and
it.
help his mom too. You know.
Yeah, he's
Doesn't
doing
wanna
some
go
really
away.
good.
Guys, but think about it like
I've
this:
heard
the
of
state is very fucked
FaceTime
up now.
and things like that. You
Sorry?
FaceTime and WhatsApp. You can be in touch with your family more with FaceTime and WhatsApp and shit than living next door to them.
Now,
Archie,
Sirocco,
I have a question for you. Could in Australia,
yeah.
be maybe if you're not Australian, let's say you are kind of permanent resident or something, that you get out of Australia and then they're going to strike you for 3 years, not to come back to your own house.
Actually, if you overstay your visa, they're fucking nasty here.
I'm an Australian permanent resident, and if I leave the country and not come back within 2 years, they won't let me in.
Do you say you're not Australian, Sirocco?
Why don't you get Australian citizenship, Sirocco?
What's your citizenship?
He doesn't want to give up the British one.
Oh,
No, I
You
don't
don't have to give it
the
up.
British
You can
one.
have dual. Why don't you just have dual, Sirocco?
I can't be bothered. I don't want to vote for these idiots.
Can you move to Australia with a Canadian passport?
Needles.
In theory, yes,
you
you can.
but you're still subject to visa conditions. You can't just
wow.
move here and live here.
Oh shit!
No, this is what my father did with the state, but actually the regulation for him was that he needed to leave the state every 6 months. So 6 months out, 6 months in.
SR Bell $672 AC. I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is.
Okay.
And we got Anthrax, and Annie Atheax $5. Another vote for Mike moving in with Clive in Oklahoma, and they live stream their lives. Ratings gold. Yeah. It's I got to tell you guys, I was going to bring my son on. The super chat said I might bring him on Saturday. Might be a better idea.
Actually, tomorrow I might not come here because
okay.
I'm going to play tennis this time. But
No, that's okay.
Friday I'm going to surprise you with something nice.
No, that's okay, man. Look, whatever works for you is fine. You don't have to check in every day. It's all cool.
No, but Friday I have something
Where
nice
is this
for you.
location you're sitting in? I've never seen this view before.
Oh, that's in his restaurant.
Is that the restaurant? He's normally behind the bar or on the toilet.
Yeah, no, that's the restaurant. That's the restaurant.
He's on the table. See the mirror
I
right
changed
there
a little
above?
bit direction. I am actually here in the corner.
Who's that person behind you there?
Bodyguard.
Shit. He's wearing the meteorite today, aren't you?
We need bodyguard lately since I became that popular now.
Yes.
No,
That's not Mummy, is it?
No, he's doing a deja vu. Okay.
She wearing a mask?
He's ignoring business.
Marcelo,
It's not good. He's ignoring his customers.
Marcelo, you got 825 subs. What the fuck?
Okay.
Yes.
Later, today I'm going to put no problem. Okay.
He's going to be too good for us here pretty soon.
How many subs have you got, Arch?
He's gonna dump you, Arch.
Ari's got about 80,000.
Shit! How long have we
84,000.
84,000. Marcelo's catching you up really quick. At that rate.
What did he want to say? What did he say?
No, basically he just cleaned the hood and he was waiting to give me this receipt paper, and I was basically with you guys. He probably could stay here for another hour. That's why I was like, holy shit. When Japanese are polite, they are polite to the bone. I mean,
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Yes, unbelievable. Yes.
How much for your Smurf, Marcelo?
How much you offer?
Well, you tell me.
Huh?
You
42.
Do I really have to sell it? I mean, you cannot wait like 2-3 years. I mean, let me get older with the watch. Let me see what happens. Eventually, I would sell the stuff, you know.
Did you just get it?
No, I have it now 5 years, but I want to enjoy it.
That's enough.
Archie, dinner time. Hope you have a better day than you did this morning. Mike.
Diego.
Good to see you.
Diego, good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Alex, Sirocco, Marcelo, Ronnie, William.
All right, Diego, take care.
Adios.
Adios. Thank you so much, man. What a cool guy.
Yeah, no, Diego's cool.
I like Diego.
Hey, Arch, you know what? I'm going to be doing a Submariner switch around. This is what I'm doing. I'm getting rid of the 5-digit Kermit from 2007, getting rid of a 40 mil sub date from 2015, replacing those two with the new 41 millimeter white gold with the blue bezel, blueberry, whatever you got. I don't like using fancy.
Toyota Mo, $5. Super chat and upvote, you cheap, nasty, vicious punters. Archie, where is the bear?
Did you say you're dumping the Kermit?
Yeah, I'm done.
That's crazy.
But he's getting a white gold blue,
I've owned it for a long time.
blue Smurf.
I'm not that attached to it, Ron. I'm not, and then
the
why
green
should I have?
isn't-
I got two
No,
stainless.
you want to sell basically two Rolex to get the
But I'm getting it from
Cookie
the
Monster
AD.
for retail. Yeah, for
They
retail.
said they'll have it within 3 to 6 by June.
That isn't a flat 4, is it?
No, it's not even a flat 4. It's a 2007 box and papers. It's nothing. No, it's not a flat 4. And I got to buy it
on it.
Yeah, it needs a service too. It's not even running that good, and that's gonna go. And the 40 mil sub date's gonna then, and I'm just gonna get the white gold one. Then I'm probably done with Rolex for a while because I got a 2-tone Seed Dweller and I got a Batman, and that's it.
But he's the original owner of the Rolex. He's the first hand.
Yeah, and actually, one of the guys I'm selling it to actually works at the AD.
I bet you he's salivating.
Yeah. No, he's happy to have it for his collection.
What do y'all think about Tudor? You think Tudor is going to become the new Rolex?
Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah.
No,
but what about the rebranding of Tudor?
You're dreaming.
But think about it. So Hans Wildorf, he created Rolex and Tudor, and essentially he said that Tudor is a poor man's Rolex. But now, since Tudor's released the Bright Bay, they've kind of upmarketed themselves a little bit. But they can't compete with Omega because people want to buy an Omega or Tudor. It's like, well, I'd buy the Tudor, but it's a poor man's Rolex. But I don't want to get Omega, but I don't want to wait for a Rolex.
Sirocco Sales, perhaps the last time I get to do this for a while. Please mute Marcelo for 5 minutes. Thank you.
Well, I have to say this. The Black Bay 58, which is the new Rage from Tudor, I personally don't like. Everybody loves the shit out of it.
It's everywhere.
I think Tudor has a number of much better models than the Black Bay 58, like their regular Black Bay, and
too tall.
the Pelagos, and the PO1.
The PO1 is great.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the Black Bay 58 is kind of a hyped up watch. It's not very waterproof. I mean, what is it, 100 meters?
660 feet. If I'm down that far, I've been.
Oh, is it 600? It's okay. I'm mistaken there. I'm mistaken there.
No problem.
But it just doesn't really light my fire. But Tudor,
they're everywhere too. Look on the gray market.
Tudor makes a hell of a nice watch.
People
but
are just selling them.
I just don't think they're not gonna replace Rolex. They're just gonna remain a nice watch.
Well,
just like Omega, they're going to be just right on the same level as Omega. You know, they're not going to overtake Rolex or replace Rolex.
You fell right into my trap. So you said they're not going to overtake Omega, and I think the whole thing is with that is that people that are in the Omega price point, they can't afford the Rolex, but Omega's kind of going more up market. So Tudor is kind of that weird spot. It's like, well, I'd get a Tudor and I get the Black Bay 58 for probably under $4,000 US, but it's just a poor man's Rolex. And that's kind of the stigma that they've got to escape. And you know, Hans Willdorf created that stigma when he created Tudor. You know, it was basically about, you know, this is a more approachable Rolex. I mean, I'm not misquoting him, but I'm just kind of paraphrasing.
Do what I did. Since you can't afford a Rolex, buy both. Buy both an Omega and a Tudor.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I've got a bunch of Omegas, I've got a bunch of Tudors, and I've only got a few Rolexes. And I mean, it's you know, Tudor, Hans Willdorf created the problem. You know, he introduced Tudor as kind of the poor man's Rolex, but Tudor now is kind of coming out of that. You know, they're not, you know, Rolex is all ceramic bezel, more flashy, up market in pricing. So they've got to have that entry level brand. So they've been plagued with the challenge of, you know, how do we escape what our founder created for us? And that's, you know, we're just a secondary brand. You know, you couldn't afford our top tier, so we're just going to be the secondary. So they've kind of got to get out of that. And I think
old Tudors,
it's really interesting.
Old Tudors were made with spare Rolex parts, with spare Rolex cases.
Super chat there. Here we go. Toyota Mo. I was going to bring my son on, but the vibe is.
Nah, I don't know if the vibe is going to get any better, though.
I want to see the Smurf. Marcelo, show the
It's
Smurf.
Christmas.
Yeah, I might bring him on another day.
No,
I don't think it's working.
Marcelo.
Toyota Mo, $2. Shout out to my fellow San Franciscan William Mummy.
Hey, Toyota Mo, right on.
Smurf.
Toyota Mo's cool. He's a good guy.
Toyota Mo is an amazing guy.
Beautiful watches.
Right, the Smurf.
Yeah, the meteorite. He got that from the AD too, man.
TINT Tickers. By the way, I contacted TINT Tickers. TINT Tickers is coming on in the new year.
Is he? That's good.
Yeah.
You're going to have to need a lot of wrenches in the chat that day.
You don't like TINT Tickers?
No, I have nothing wrong with TINT.
He likes wrenches.
People like, you know, in the chat, they go pretty harsh on him.
Okay.
Well, whatever. You do, it's your show. You do whatever you want.
I don't know. TINT Tickers. What does he talk about?
TINT Tickers.
TINT Tickers. I never actually seen him on YouTube.
You'll find out. Archie, you'll find out when you have them on. Then
they said you need to have TINT Tickers on. That's what Plastic said to me. Plastic said get TINT Tickers.
Plastic wants to troll him, probably. That's why.
Archie, a one and done for me would be a Smurf if it was in stainless steel.
William, I got to tell you something. You know what? We're heading for a crash. Let's be honest there. You know what?
They say that every year.
I think it could be true. Look, I got to be honest with you. What steps would you take? Let me give you some steps. Let me give you some pointers. Get rid of consumer debt.
Gone.
Okay. Next thing is, if you've got spare money, you want to have a little bit of cash. How much cash would you have? 10,000, 5,000, 2,000? How much cash would you have?
On hand, 10.
Out of the bank or in the bank?
Low denominations. Low denominations.
Okay, see, Ronnie Paul's saying there's going to be a siege. Okay.
3 to 400.
Now, how much would you have in the bank in a bank account?
2,000 in the bank and 100,000 in cash buried.
Ooh, 100,000. That's so much, man.
You know, put in a little in crypto.
I don't have much faith in our banks.
But don't you
5,000 in the bank, about 50 or 60 grand in firearms, and about 500K in wristwatches. And then probably
how many firearms do you need, though? You only have 2 arms to shoot.
He's got an army. He wants to start an army. You know, he's got
an
armored tank. You should see his car. He's got an APC.
You should have. Look, you should have enough for the family.
The fuel economy isn't great, but the fuel economy isn't great, but he can park anywhere he likes.
Yeah,
man, look at that. Look at that. That dial. Look at it when the light shines on it.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Yeah, you really got to get close to appreciate it. Wow.
He's a lucky guy. Marcelo is a very lucky guy.
Marcelo has.
And he got
what
the AD too. Shit.
Can I ask you, William Money? You seem quite reasonable. If there's a crash coming, what would you do? Get rid of consumer debt. Do you agree with that? Always get rid of consumer debt.
Yeah, I try not to have any debt. Yeah.
what would you do with money? Would you rather have money in the bank or a couple Rolexes? I got to be honest with you. I'm actually working on getting rid of some credit card debt, so I have zero money, but I got a few Rolexes.
I don't believe there's going to be a crash, though, Arch.
Yeah, I don't think there will
I don't
be
think
either.
so. I'm not really. I don't know.
Doomsdayers.
I think there's going to be.
Archie, I told you what happened to the grandpas of my wife, when basically he had so much money that he could buy fucking a street, and after the war, it wasn't even
Yes,
enough.
That was the Japanese story. Yes, you're right. You don't put money, don't keep cash. You want to have assets. I actually, Marcelo, real estate has been a huge. I know you, Ronnie Paul, don't have real estate, but real estate. A lot of people have made a lot of money in real estate. Sirocco, he's always been in real estate.
Yeah.
Ronnie Paul, tell me this. Ronnie Paul, in your case, right? Yeah. You got gold. You got some watches. You've got some shares and that there. What else would you keep your money in?
I think you believe in gold. The gold is very much.
I believe.
What about investments?
In this current climate, I believe in being liquid.
Then,
You know Warren Buffett. You know Warren Buffett.
Yes, yeah, he's very liquid. He's
he
very.
He has his funds. He's sitting on cash. He's sitting on billions of dollars in cash. He doesn't want to put it into the market.
Yeah, you also believe in Coca-Cola and McDonald's.
Oh, yeah, because when everything goes to hell, that's what everyone's going to buy to survive, right?
The Pine Baron, $5. Money in bank is melting. I tend to agree because it's inflation. Need at least some small amounts of silver and gold at home.
Yeah.
How much, but what should an average person have?
Archie,
maybe 1,000 ounces of silver. Not too much silver because it's too heavy. It's too hard to transport.
You were with Sirocco. Did Sirocco show you his gold stash that he picked up?
Yes, he did.
What'd you think? What'd you think of it?
Hey, I got one coin myself. I got a 16-ounce coin myself. Ounce or gram? 16 gram. 16 gram. One coin is worth 1,000 Aussie. 1,000 Aussie. Okay. $700. Half an ounce.
Having 1,000 ounces of silver is about what you want. Very liquid silver, not stuff that you can get rid of. Like in America, for example, Silver Eagles, maybe 500 ounces of those, some other bars, and then just gold. Just buy whatever gold you can. Don't go crazy, but just as you can afford it. Maples to liquid stuff,
And in your case, Archie, the Perth Mint, really good kookaburras.
They put premiums on those.
I will be back in 1 minute, guys. Just toilet break. Keep chatting.
So let's talk about silver. So you've got your Britannias. You've got your Maple Leafs. You've got your American Silver Eagles. What do you think about 1 ounce versus fractional ounce silver? Do you think fractional ounce silver is a little bit silly if you go to bar?
Yeah, it's silly. 1 ounce.
Premiums are too high. Premiums are too high on the fractional.
What do you think about Bitcoin?
You're wasting money on premium.
I don't do crypto. I don't trust it. I can't exit.
Me
I
neither.
I had a couple extra bucks.
I bought a little.
So I invested like a couple $100 into it.
Cryptocurrency.
So I have a minor interest in it.
Cryptocurrency, very similar to how we say paper money, is things that if you can get a benefit out of it, get much as possible, because I believe that these two things going to be worth it. Let's say going to be very risky, because they're not real stuff.
Very volatile.
Tangible assets, silver, gold, physical silver, physical gold. I don't like ETFs, exchange traded funds. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah. I agree.
You deal with firearms. Firearms are going up.
We always use the word we are materialist people. Means materialist things would be the things that would be on value. I mean, of course, if you buy valuable material things, I don't say starting to buy empty Coke bottles or something, but material stuff going to be valuable. Paper money is paper, and cryptocurrency money or stock is virtual reality. It's virtual things that we are not sure where we.
They lose the number. Blip, gone.
Yeah. So if you can take advantage of these things to own material items, material valuable items, you should go to it. I mean, this is what maybe we are primitive believing in this, but I really believe that this is the things that going to maintain. I think also one would agree with me. I mean, you see, his logo is like a gold bug, So.
Well, years ago, our banks in America all crashed and got saved by the government. I mean, so it's happened already. It can. I don't see why it can't happen again, especially with,
Guys, did you guys forget what happened in 2008?
Yeah, that was a fun ride with the stock market.
2008 was a very, very good reminder of how fragile we are.
Well, they never solved the problem. They just kicked the can.
Yeah.
Well, what about
right.
the metals? We've got a few people here with metals that are really, really big. You think that silver or gold is better? I mean, I know silver is hard to hoard because it's heavier, but
no, silver is lighter.
No, but I mean, you got to get the quantity because it's only about $28-$30 an ounce between. I don't know what the spot price is today.
It's like 22, I think, but they put a lot high premiums now on it.
Why is silver? One would expect, at least I would assume, that the silver price, when we ran up to $50 a troy ounce, many years ago, why aren't we running up to that now? What's going on with silver?
Oh, wasn't that caused by I don't know exactly.
JP Morgan or something.
Something drove it up there. Yeah, it's never going to go there again.
I remember when gold was $200 an ounce.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, and gold is easy to accumulate. It really is.
No, gold is also very important material, not only for for jewelry. I mean, in medical, in stereos, in a lot. Gold is used for so many things. Silver, I don't know. Silver also, right? I mean, how?
It's got microbial properties to it and stuff. They use silver in what do you call it? In hospitals, I think, on stuff, and they use it.
Okay. Yeah, sterilization processes. They infuse it into clothing. It's got so many uses.
Doesn't a circuit board in a computer have silver on it too, or something?
A lot of gold. And Marcel, it's interesting you said that about silver. I think that as far as consumption is concerned, I think gold can be repurposed a lot more than silver for industrial applications. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah. A lot of people unplate, like they break apart computer chips and unplate gold and bring it into solution. And then
gold is a very important material. It's used in so many
the gold.
Industries.
And that's what they do for a living. They go around and they collect old computers and break apart the chips and put them in a solution. And
what about stealing catalytic converters for the platinum?
Those I think they just recycle for their money, or they reinstall in cars that need them.
Because from what I heard, there's not even like platinum.
You mentioned platinum. Platinum is used very similar to the use of gold, but because platinum is a bit harder, actually quite
platinum's
hard.
In that.
Yeah. So gold is more easy to use in industrial applications because it's softer, is easy to work with. Platinum is a much harder.
Isn't platinum what they add to gold to make it white gold?
Yeah, platinum is really hard. Sometimes when they strike a coin, sometimes with platinum, it'll break the die, the coin. When they strike a coin with a machine, like let's say the U.S. Mint, for example, when they made platinum coins, they had to change. I think it's called the die. I forgot exactly what it's called, but that thing that strikes the coin, they'd have to change.
Die.
Yeah, they'd have to change that out a lot, very often, because the platinum is so it's dense. It'll just break the die.
No, it's a good material, but it's very hard. It's harder to work with. Also, the machines that you need to work with platinum is much more difficult machines to work with. I think you once mentioned titanium, that is also very hard to polish and very hard to work. So I think platinum is very similar. Gold
I think
it's
platinum's
basically like a soft like butter. Gold, you can
It's a warm
use
metal.
the
Yeah,
gold.
it's soft.
You can play
gold
with it
is
whenever you want.
more akin to money, whereas platinum and vanadium and those other precious metals, they have to be. There are special processes that need to be used to extract them and use them and alloy them up with other metals, and they're not
Palladium's
used.
hard to work with too. I
They're
heard.
not. They're
Hey,
not
gentlemen,
used with.
gentlemen, I hate to interrupt, but there was a super chat that came in. I know our pontiff is on the toilet, and I'll go ahead and read it. It's the Bright Blue comment. He said, as far as investment potential, Grand Seiko kills Tudor. What's your thoughts about that?
Grand Seiko actually killed themselves, in my opinion. I mean, I don't want to say. Yeah, I don't want to say nothing bad about the Seiko, especially when I'm living here in Japan. But the thing is that I mean, it's better off to go with Seiko than Grand Seiko.
I was just gonna say regular Seiko is so nice. You're not jumping up that far when in every aspect when you jump up into Grand Seiko, because your regular Seiko is already so perfect in precision.
It's good. And you know what? Especially when you mentioned the difference between Tudor and the Rolex, like the cheaper Rolex, imagine the Tudor would have the Rolex symbol. I mean, that much basically.
Well, they used to.
They
used to, and they used to use Rolex cases and Rolex bracelets. And the only thing they didn't have was a Rolex movement inside. And that's where they started out. And now they're their own company. They're their complete own offshoot. So they can't really be compared in the same manner. You can't say, Tudor is taking, in the position to take over Rolex, because they're just a different company, the same as Omega is a different company.
They see a bit of the failure mistake in that. That's why you don't see now.
They've joined up with Breitling with their movements now.
Yeah,
no.
The B20, was it the B20 movement?
Yeah, the B01.
Here we go, guys.
It's the
Just
B01.
quickly, Pine Baron, money in the bank is melting, Ice Cube. Need at least some amount of silver and gold. Let me tell you this, when the Indonesians invade Sirocco, I want money to bribe the guards to get the fuck out. Do you understand? Do you guys realize, I was talking about these interest rates on Hum, 25.99%. That's the non-promotional amount.
It's a rip-off, Archie.
You put money into the bank in Australia, like a term deposit, you don't get 1%.
That's unacceptable.
Now, do you understand that?
It's the same in the UK, Archie. It's almost gone into negative figures in the UK.
I honestly, I got to tell you, man, I have never why are credit cards so fucking ridiculous?
But it doesn't matter. Even if the bank would give you an unrealistic 10% a year or 20% a year, in
20% a year would be quite good.
No, just to make it unrealistic and crazy.
10% is 10%. Actually, I'll be honest with you.
I wouldn't even go. I wouldn't put the money in the bank, even if they would offer 10% a year. Just because of the principle of what we are now and how risky money is today. Because they could maybe offer soon a 10%,
you'd rather have stuff.
Just for you to put the money,
you put your money in stuff. You put money in stuff.
Yeah.
The thing is, I got to tell you, yes.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm going to have to get out. I've got a couple of things got to do.
Sirocco,
I'm going in 2 hours.
Sirocco, let me just say to you, how much ice cream is left, man?
How much ice cream's left? I had the lot.
Oh, fuck.
Eat it. He ate the whole tub.
Eat it fast.
Now, Sirocco, man, seriously, man, you have a fucking amazing trip.
You know what? The banks can
please, no matter how bad it gets, just remember you're going to be able to tell the story on our channel.
Yep, will do. And
Misery.
Listen, if I have time tomorrow, I'll be in Sydney Airport for a little longer than I anticipated now.
Yeah. Actually, I will let you in on a little secret. Do you want me to tell you a secret, Sirocco?
Go on.
I have just paid off my credit card. and I've also paid off my wife's credit card. Now, I've still got to pay the interest-free solar. I'll tell you exactly. This is good debt, bad debt. So the two credit card, I had a credit card at 13.74 and my wife had one at 13.99. Both of those now are zero balance owing. Okay?
Well done.
I still got
until next year.
Sorry?
Don't buy another watch until next year.
Now, let me tell you what I owe, but there's still a few credit cards. These are the interest-free ones I haven't quite paid back yet, okay? So the ones I've paid off, they were the interest ones. I still owe on the solar just over $4,000. The furniture, that was through, that's furniture through, I still owe $5,500 on furniture. But it's interest-free, 55 months interest-free.
Well, that's okay.
And so the solar is interest-free. I owe that's interest-free, Sirocco.
Yep.
The furniture I owe $5,500.
Yep.
And I got security screens. I owe $5,600 on it.
Yeah. You know, Archie, you want to see how I can basically how a bank can screw us over? I'm going to tell you. If you have let's say $1-2 million in your bank account, or maybe
okay, let's just come back to you, Sirocco. Yeah. Marcelo, just hang on there, man. Just hang on. We're just coming. So, I think for me, Sirocco.
Yeah.
I've paid the two credit cards off. I'm not going to cancel. I'm going to keep them as emergency. Okay.
Yep.
Like when I say emergency, say the AD offered me a Tiffany dial 41.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to have. Well, it's got 10,000 limit. My wife's has got 12, so we're just going to keep those two as just sleepers. I've paid them out. The other interest-free stuff. You know what? I've got to tell you something truthfully. They still charge you a monthly fee for all of those interest-free deals we've got. They charge you a monthly fee, and one of the credit cards charges us 95 cents for each payment we make. Why the fuck do they charge me to make a payment? Can I ask you that?
Actually, you've said this many times on your live stream, and I'm just going to remind you.
You're dealing with snakes.
You know the answer. You don't get shit for free.
Some cards require you maintain a certain balance, or they'll charge you a certain fee. You know.
But I think the best thing I can feel is actually paid those two horrible cards off. Is that okay, Sirocco?
Pay them all off. Get rid of it as much as you can. As much.
Well, I've only got a small shovel. Do you understand that?
Yeah, yeah. But you know, the any lessening of a debt is a good thing.
100% right.
You know.
So I'm going to go in 2022. I'm going to go into 2022. The two main credit cards are paid off.
That's a good start.
Does that make sense?
That's a good start for the year.
Okay, Sirocco, I love you, man. Please, may Sirocco Sales have a great trip. Please come back. We desperately want to hear the tales. Ring us when you can. Let us know how it goes. And by all means, Sirocco, enjoy business. Doesn't matter how. Remember this: no matter how bad it gets, just remember there's some bastard at the back of the plane who even sucks more.
Getting in the cattle class, yeah.
Have fun on your trip, Sirocco.
Exactly.
All right, take it easy, guys. Have a good. If I don't speak to you tomorrow, thank you. Christmas and New Year.
Thank you, sir.
That's you all.
Thank you, sir.
Archie, I think I'm going to jump ship with Sirocco. I've got my evening duties
no worries.
to do.
Hey, I want to say to you, man, I love you, Mike the Snake.
I love you too, Archie. You are my hero, man.
I got to say this to you, man. I think as far as you go, I would be looking at a cheap. I think Ronnie Paul's advice. If I was in America, now I'm not fucking there. I'm in Australia, okay? If I was in America, I'd be looking for somewhere cheaper to live. I think California. Now, admittedly, I see the fucking orchards out there. It's fucking beautiful. that country
I've
you
stated
live
my
in.
reasons for wanting to stay. So
The only thing is
that.
that's 36,000 US a year. 36,000 US.
I realize that, but I mean that's what everybody's paying around here. So I'm no different than anybody else around me, and I've been here my whole life.
With you. Don't. Okay, as long as you can pay that, that's okay. No worries.
Yeah,
Marcelo.
I'll see you later, Archie.
Yeah,
thank
Good night,
you.
guys.
Now, Marcelo, you were telling me a story.
Yeah,
You're
Mike.
telling me the story about $1 million. Tell me this story. I want to hear this story.
Bank,
Please tell me this.
Look, if the bank offer you today, I don't know, like 10%. If you have $1 million,
5%.
10%. I offer you 10%. Just put the bank in the money. Let's say a closed bank account. I would say, God forbidden. For let's say if they tell you, okay, for 5 years, closed bank account, 10% a year.
Yeah.
I believe that is a scam, and I believe that I believe the money is going to be worth nothing in the future.
Yep.
Hey, Archie, I just sent you an email. Can you keep an eye out for it? I want you to check something out for me.
Yeah, that's the oyster.
Yeah,
is that you?
That's me. So let me tell you something. So my buddy managed to pick that up from the original owner of that watch. Well, actually,
how
he was
much?
the second owner. He paid 1,500 Canadian for it.
Ooh, it's a bargain, isn't it?
But listen, it needs to be serviced because it's kind of stopped working.
Sure.
So let me ask you,
are you
something.
buying it or what? What's happening?
Well, that's why I'm asking you. From that photograph, what are your thoughts on that piece? Do you think it's legit, and how much do you think it's worth?
Look, I think what the answer is, I can't, from one lousy photo, it's very hard to say, right? But these things can be worth like $10,000, right?
So I've actually seen the watch. I've had it in my hands. It's got the Rolex engraved case on the back.
Look, I would say, the thing is this, you'd want to sympathetically restore it, right?
Well, that's the other question. Is this something that you would advise to get polished?
Look, what I would say is on that sort of watch there, I would be getting a specialist to service it. Like the thing is this, look, for starters, right? You got to try and buy it cheap. You don't want to pay them fair market. You got to buy it cheap. That's what you got to do. I mean, but I would say you got to take it. I wouldn't send it to Tudor or Rolex. That's the last thing I would do. You want to keep it original.
I have a watchsmith who's got his own business, and he does Rolex, Cartier, Tudor. He does all of them. So if I were to take it to anybody, I would take it to him, and he could fix it. But the question is, how far do I go with the restoration?
You know what? I would probably, unless he does exceptional polishing work, right? I'd probably just get it serviced. That's it. Serviced and maybe the glass replaced.
So that's it's not
plexi,
glass.
Like plexi. It's plastic. It's plastic. It's plexiglass. I'd probably, but you want to try and keep the original glass. That's all I would do.
Okay. So
they like that barnyard find.
That's pretty much.
I used to buy those for hundreds of dollars. They were never that expensive. Now they're so valuable. Look, if you're buying it cheap, it probably is legit. Normally, people have the fake ones when they are trying to sell it for market price. But I'd say to your friend, how about I give you 3 for it?
You mean 3,000?
Yeah.
Canadian.
I don't know. You want to make money on it, don't you, or not? You're not a charity, are you?
Yeah, no. I've been trying to look around to see what kind. If I have seen something similar for.
Archie, what's this? My father in Canada. Look what watch is wearing. He's like 81. Look at that.
Oh, I see. Look at that.
This is his granddaughter. Look.
Ah.
A bluesy. Look at that.
Bluesy. Wow. That's beautiful.
Nice. This is my father.
What was your father? Israeli?
He's Moroccan Israeli, yeah.
Okay, Moroccan. So he's a Sephardic Jew.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
Not Ashkenazi.
And I think I have a picture. This is my sister, by the way. Going to show you. 1 second. Make it a little bit bigger. I think this is in her wedding.
Wow, she looks gorgeous. How old's your
Yeah.
sister?
To be honest, I don't remember. But I think 40. I think
40. Okay. Same mum and dad. Same mum and dad. The mum and dad the same as for you.
No, it's only the dad. I mean, the mom is. This is the second. I am the only son of both of them.
Yep.
And I think her husband actually have. I think a fucking date or something. I'm going to show you. I think where I saw the.
But I gotta tell you, Ronnie Paul. Look, I would basically just get it serviced. That's it, and
That's
maybe
it, right?
the plexiglass replaced. That's it.
Okay. All right. That's
But
good to know.
you don't want to give him information. You say, look, here's the price. Take it or leave it. That's it. You don't want to fuck around helping friends out like that for free, you know?
The only thing I don't want, because I know the guy, I wouldn't want him to come back and get upset with me if I ever made money off of it, right?
Yeah, but don't sell it. Just keep it then.
Okay.
It's
All
probably,
right.
I think they're worth 10. You know, I'm not an expert in vintage Tudor sub prices, but look, you can look on Chrono, you know.
Here is
Hey, guys, I got to shoot off. Guys,
a day date.
Guys, I got to shoot off. I got to do something for my son's birthday. It's my son's birthday today, guys. I got to shoot off. We love yous all. Thank you so much for coming on the stream today. William Money, thank you so much there. Archie's $2. Cash is trash. I got to be honest with you. I don't know if I'd want to be holding on to a lot of cash. My fear is, see, Ronnie Paul's a bit extreme. Like, you know, these guys that he doesn't want the needle, the dirty jab.
Look, my
Get the
rocket.
jab,
Look,
man.
Look at that. Look,
and the
seriously.
But
I do.
Bluesy. Look the
Oh,
bluesy.
that's beautiful, man. That's absolutely beautiful watch. Look at that. That's a beautiful.
at
How
that.
come,
The
how
watch
could you
looks
want?
the watch looks fantastic.
That looks like you. That's what you're gonna look like, Marcelo.
I'm going to
He's
look
quite
like this,
good-looking guy. He's a good-looking guy there.
It's like 81. You know what Chicks
Wow.
is getting? You know what Chicks is getting? Fuck. I mean, this girlfriend is like 45 in Miami.
See what happens when you have money, guys. Bright Blue comment, $2. As far as investment potential, Grand Seiko kills Tudor. I don't know about that. I think I'd prefer to have Rolex. I'd rather put my money in Rolex and just
Rolex.
But I got to tell you, seriously, it does concern. Bright Blue comment, $2. If you have a Seiko, you don't need a Grand Seiko. I don't. A Grand Seiko. And Bright Blue comment, I have a two-tone tooth. Yes, indeed. Guys, we're wrapping up. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, we've got another stream coming. And, guys, I've just been in a really angry mood. I hope it gets better. I don't know. I've just been really...
Better.
Do you get
Just
angry?
stay
Do you guys
positive.
get angry?
Yeah, sometimes. I get violent. I have to be careful, especially with people in public. I have to
So
keep my
Archie,
calm.
Archie,
Yes.
you know how you wrote that letter to your credit card?
Yes.
I sent the letter to a gas station because I got trapped in their car wash.
Yes.
But I'll tell you about that story tomorrow or something.
Yeah, please do, man. Please do. Okay, guys.
All right, man.
See you
Peace
later,
out.
there, guys.